Hello? There we go. Okay. Weird mic setting problem, but I think we're good now. How is everybody doing? Hey, Jaden. Hey, Marlon Riley, Zero. Marlon again for showing up. First one in the chat today. JDX, how you doing? There we go. Yep. I luckily have all my audio bars on the bottom. I immediately realized the mic was being funny, but we are good now. Just in a turtle setting, it looked like. Okay. I need to make sure that we are live on the vertical and that we're not streaming to a separate stream on the channel. Okay, we should. Everything's looking pretty good. Vertical should be live now. And we are good to go. Marlon, you're going to hang out on the vertical? That sounds good. We got both options for you guys, however you want to watch. All right, we are back in the Ironmon world here. The FireRed Kaizo Ironmon, which a lot of you guys are the regulars that have seen it before. If you are new, the rules are in the description, and there's a link to like the whole GitHub page with a whole bunch of information on it. So that's kind of where everything stands there. Let's go ahead and jump in. My main goal today, I mean, obviously we're trying to just beat the game, but if we can also get a legendary today for the first time, like I would be actually super happy. Well, not the first time. We got Zapdos before, but I think Zapdos is the only one we've gotten. We haven't gotten any of the other birds or any of the beasts from Gen 2. I would really love to get any of those options today just for some fun. Let me go ahead and get this randomized. Let's get it scrambled here. There we go. And we are into it. Attempt 415 is where we're at right now. So right now, my favorite Pokemon are Vigoroth, Articuno, and Kingdra. There we go. I have to look at the really small screen on my main screen to see them. But yes, Vigoroth, Articuno, and Kingdra. So those are our three favorites. If we see them on the table at any time, we can just take them. Otherwise, we have to take the designated Pokeball that it shows us. For this time, it's the middle Pokeball. That's just a quick breakdown of, just getting started. Edwin, welcome to the chat. Hey, dude, good to see you again. I missed you. I know, it's been a busy week. I had my mom staying with us for a few days, so I knew that I was going to take a couple of days off. And then on top of that, the AC unit in our house just up and died. So then we had 2 days of tearing that thing apart and all of that craziness. So it's been a wild week, but I am back and I am happy to be streaming again because it is a whole load of fun. Let me get comfortable here, situated, and we can dive in because I got to focus up. We're going to be able to beat this thing. I know it. Sometime. Ooh. Hitmonlee's not a bad start though. I would have loved Arcanine, but Hitmonlee is not a bad start with Drizzle. Weird, but maybe we can make it work. Special attack is super low though. Attack is good. Defenses are good. Speed is okay. And we have Aerial Ace and Vice Grip. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. We got the Kiki Boy. Marlon, this will go to you since you were the first in the chat today. Marlon. All right. And against a Ditto is pretty interesting because it won't have Transform, which is kind of Ditto's main threat because otherwise its stats are pretty bad. So I'm thinking this is going to be pretty easy. Let me pop out the chat here for the vertical side so I can see you guys a little bit better over here. Hello, Falcon Fast. How are you doing today? Okay, everything's looking good. Okay. We can just jump on into hitting with Aerial Ace. I think that's our best move. Okay, it just has Psybeam. That is great. I hate that. Okay, that's rude. Ditto, how rude. Are you allowed to have Latios combo for a favorite? Latios, I believe, is a 600 base stat total. So I don't think we can get that one, unfortunately. I can get anything under a 600 base stat total. So I know that the birds and the legendary beasts fit in there. I know that Jirachi, Celebi, Mew don't. That's kind of our cutoff for those. But we can get any of those options. It has to be our favorite. That's the other caveat for the legendaries. It has to be our favorite on our favorites list in order to pick it. Otherwise, we can't take it. So we only right now can get Articuno. That was the one we had last time. I heard you remove Flareon. I sensed it. Yeah, we did remove Flareon because Kingdra, our Kingdra run proved that that thing is a beast in this game mode. Like, it's so good defensively that it just like has a good shot at being able to get through this game. All right, so we're gonna pick up a Nugget. Okie dokie. Wingull. I mean, we can't pick it. It's not on our favorite. But I think the rival's gonna get a Flareon. Oh, we got a Sharpedo. Interesting. Oh, this is actually a beast. Okay, wait, hang on. We got Sharpen with a plus attack nature. No special attack, but that's fine because everything else is decent. HP is okay. Own Tempo, honestly, is probably pretty useful. Hyper Voice is a decent option for just a stab attack. Yo, the dude did it and made the Zussy emote. We did indeed. Zussy is in the chat. Hey, good. How are you doing? Just how you joined. All right, I think I'm all caught up on chat. You guys have been awesome already, just popping off in the chat with all of the emotes. I love it. I love it. Let's see who is next up in the chat. I know that Riley dropped by earlier. We're gonna go ahead and give this to Riley. Riley, if you are still hanging out, I am giving this one to you. If it's Zubat, name is Zussy, will do. Absolutely will do. All right. We need to take that tiny mushroom from Riley here. I'm feeling good about this Sharpedo. I feel like this is good. Against a Flareon, at least the stab attacks won't hit that hard. I'm going to reorganize here. Let's hit one Sharpen. Okay, an Attract is annoying, but that may mean that it doesn't have a lot to damage us with. Yeah, okay, Scary Face and Attract. Okay, and Swagger. I don't mind that as long as we hit, because we do need that attack stat. Come on. Come on, Sharpedo. I think it's like a 60% chance to not attack. Okay, that was really good damage. I don't think it has any damaging moves. And easy win. Good job, Riley. We got the Sharpedo. Its attack stat is crazy. It's going to have like 0 special attack. Honestly, I might take Will-O-Wisp over String Shot. That feels like a useful thing. Yes, hello to the new people. Jaden, thank you for jumping in and welcoming everybody on the vertical side. That's awesome. New subscriber, Ellie, thank you so much. That is fantastic. We are on the road to 2, or I guess I'm on the road to 2K subscribers. I always say we, the royal we. Now it's, I wish I should be saying I'm on the road to 2K. Still trying to kind of wrap my mind around how fast this channel has grown, but thank you so much for those who have subscribed. At 2,000, it looks like the vote, by the way, on the community tab for what we would do at the 2K goal ended up being that we would do a Nuzlocke in a new gen that I have not really experienced before. Because I played a lot of Pokemon up through Gen 4. I think it was just the age and the time of my life where like I was then in high school and then college, and I didn't play a lot of Gens 5 through 7, and then got back on it more recently, like with the Switch. So I missed a lot of Gens 5 through 7. So my idea for the 2K sub goal is that we'll do a Nuzlocke in probably Black and White, one of those, because I haven't experienced them a lot, and I know that a lot of people say that they're their favorites. So I am down to do a like first playthrough Nuzlocke of like start to finish of Black and White for the first time. So that would be, yeah, that's going to be the goal. Mambrano, what's the favorites? I think we had Vigoroth because slacking is insane. We have Kingdra because defensively that thing is unstoppable. And I think we have Articuno as our legendary. I'm open to switching Articuno to another legendary. We really want to get a legendary today if we can. I think we need an extra rule that allows you to take Zubat as a 4th favorite, but it takes precedence over the other 3. And you know it has Charm, Attract, Swallow, and Mega Drain. No, I hate that. That's hilarious, though. Oh, man. We are on the road to 2K, comrade. Yes, comrade. We are on the road to 2K. Good is our fantastic moderator over on the Discord as well. So if any of you who are interested in hanging out with us on the Discord. There's a link in the description to that. And it has been a super fun place to hang out and talk Pokemon and just have a community there. So it's been great. We're going to make this Sharpedo go as far as it can, though. Gen 5 and 6 are awesome. Me 7 straight Garbo. I heard a lot of people say things like that. Honestly, I haven't played... because 6 was X and Y, right? I have a copy. I guess my wife has a copy downstairs, but I have a copy I could play in our stuff with our DSs. I just have not sat down and done it because I don't have as much nostalgia for that gen. It just has not been one that is drawn me back to X and Y. I think that I'll probably really enjoy it in the context of a Nuzlocke or something like that, and really get to like play it through, you know, start to finish. I played a tiny bit of Sun and Moon because of somebody else's copy, but I've never actually owned either of those, honestly. So I can't attack this thing. What am I doing? We're unstoppable until you face Surge. Well, all of the gym leaders are randomized. That's another thing. So all encounters and battles are random. So there's no telling when we'll like run into something that's our like complete weakness. Bro, Black and White game is fire. I'm very excited to play it as a Nuzlocke because I genuinely think I'm going to enjoy it a lot. I do appreciate that Gen 5 really leaned into the fact of using new Pokemon. I know that that was not something they did really up through Gen 3 and Hoenn, kind of. But Gen 5 really committed to like, no, we're going to bring new Pokemon into this and really like, you know, make it a new experience. And I am down to play it. Yes, thank you, Good. If any links don't work, please let us know, and Good can jump on it and give you guys a fresh link to the Discord or any of the things you want to see there. Greetings, Sean. How you doing? Put Scraggy in your main? Oh, I totally would. Scraggy's pretty dang good. I've been playing some Pokerogue in my spare time, which we can bring back to the channel as well at some point. I still have yet to beat it, but that has been a like a little nice way to get introduced more to the middle generations, because I know them, but I've never used a lot of them in battle. And Pokerogue is a fun way to like kind of force you to. So that's been a good way to kind of experience more generations all at once. The National Dex features of Pokerogue are just awesome for that. For the new people, this is a real hard, overly done Nuzlocke. Basically, it's the hardest Nuzlocke you've ever seen, which is one Pokemon only, and it's completely random. You can't use the Yellow Flute. We can use the Max Repel. We can sell the Pearl. I'm just going to go ahead and toss everything we can't use, just because I want to keep our bag somewhat efficient here. Okay, we only have one potion. All right. The only time I played it, I got like all the way to the end, but never fully beat it. Haven't played it fully in years, though. I might have to do a Nuzlocke myself with you. Awesome, Shumon. We should totally do that. Let's go ahead and sharpen. Okay, Bone Rush, not bad. Our defense is pretty dang good. I'm going to use one sharpen, and then we're going to go ahead and start sweeping with Hyper Voice. Ah! The Leaf Blade is scary. Okay. I hate that. Okay, Spite. He does not seem to be planning out his attack. No! Oh, wait, no, we're fine. No crit. Okay. We're still alive. Oh, are you kidding me? Just go down. Okay, Perish Song. Wait, no. Please have no attacking moves. Electabuzz, go away. Okay, his attack sucks. It's fine. We're out. Sharpedo, let's go. Sharpedo's not going down that easy. Woo! All right, we made it. Had to burn the potion, but that's not a big deal. Potions are not that good in the later game anyway. Oh, X speed actually would have been nice for that fight. Yeah, Leaf Blade into Electabuzz was nuts. But we got it. I vote we change our legendary over to Suicune. Suicune is blue and purple. Zacian is blue and purple. My logic is impeccable. Hey, and I love Suicune, so I am down. Okay. Reflect, not great. Sandstorm is also not great. However, I think we sharpen. Okay, I can't escape, but I couldn't escape anyway. That's fine. Torchic, what are we doing now? Because I kind of want this reflect to end before I go into the next. Okay, sweet scent. I'm not too scared of this Torchic. I'm going to wait out this reflect a little bit. I think we attack. Not this time, but next time. He does move before me, so he might be able to reestablish the reflect. Let's see how this goes. I'm thinking. We don't have any healing items, so I got to be kind of careful here. He's just using so much sweet scent, which shouldn't be a problem once we are through. Okay, so the reflect should now be faded. Yep, okay. If we outspeed, we are fine. We're not that fast, so I'm not sure exactly where we're going to sit. Okay, not bad. Slash, okay. That's actually fantastic. I hate having all normal moves. That's not very good. I think we have to hang on to Pursuit. So this is Gen 3 mechanics. So all normal moves are going to be physical, even though Hyper Voice, I believe, is special in later gens. So they're kind of... what do you guys think? Slash or Hyper Voice? That's kind of a tough choice. Suicune is awesome. I agree. If you remember correctly, you had Crocodile on your OG team for that game, and I think Litwick. I forget the rest. Honestly, that's already a good start to a team. Now that I think about it, Suicune and Zussy also both have a mouth. Never noticed how much they have in common. Suicune is just like Zubat. Same thing. Hey, KO. How are you doing today? All right. I'm seeing some Slash in the chat. KO, it's been a minute, but we are back in the Ironmon. I guess it's been 2 weeks since our last Ironmon stream, but we are back in it. Slash is better for PP. All good. All good. Been a while. Yeah. 100 plus? 100 plus... You might have to give me some context, K, on that one. I don't remember what the 100 plus is for. Slash for crit chance improvement? I think so. It's better on PP as well. I think that's going to be really important. Because we don't have a lot of... Until we get something good in our... Because I think we could do a rock move. We need something for Shedinja, which is the main thing... I guess Will-O-Wisp affects Shedinja, right? And the burn would take out a Shedinja. Oh, 100 plus in chat? Really? On the vertical side? Oh, yeah. We are rocking on 125 right now. Everybody on the vertical side, if you have not, make sure to subscribe so we can get to that 2K sub goal. Oh, thank you so much to our new subscriber. I don't know how to read that. I know a little bit of Japanese, but not enough to read that. But thank you so much for subscribing from Japan. You are awesome. Very nice. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. And yes, please like the stream if you are here so that other people can see and join us this fine Saturday. In that case, we could probably drop Pursuit if we hang on to Will-O-Wisp, because Will-O-Wisp could be our just permanent answer for Shedinja. Oh, no, not a burn. Okay. That was luckily the last one, but burns are bad. We're a physical attacker. We need the attack. Burns are bad. Okay. Let's go up here. Because then I really want something in place of Pursuit that's physical. And we'll just hang on to Sharpen and Will-O-Wisp for a while. Unless we get like a rock move that's really good or something. Because that would be good for Shedinja too. That would work. I think at this point we can just kind of rock the... Slash. I don't think we need to set up anymore, really. We're going to be over leveled now. Should be pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shedinja is affected by Willow. Yeah, okay. That's good to hear, because that gives us an option there. It's the only Pokemon that has its own typing. I'm going to have to probably Will-O-Wisp this thing. It's going to resist us. It might have good defense. Okay. Good thing that we burned it because the Dragon Dance could have been bad. Okay, Smokescreen is annoying. Luckily, it's burned. We will eventually win. Okay, yeah, Dragon Dance into Earthquake on the Relicanth? That's nuts. Okay, that's the strongest Relicanth I've seen in a minute. Oh, disable. No, that's such a bad move. Okay. We didn't get anything good there. We got our next move at level 22. Okay, so for Brock, this is probably going to be our moves right now. Slash Pursuit, Will-O-Wisp. I think we can make it work. Pursuit at least gives us coverage for what we need. I could be using the Max Repel. I probably should do that. Slash does have a crit chance. Yep. It has the 12%, I believe, in Gen 3 for high crit moves. And then 6% for everything else. Roughly. Katrina with the root beer. She's a runner. She's a track star. Yeah, I am really happy with this Sharpedo. I mean, I always did like Sharpedo, even when playing in Hoenn. But this one is particularly really good. Jaden saying, "Hey, I'm getting into theater. I might do a theater play next year in school, so I should change. Should I change my username?" I mean, that's awesome. My younger sister is actually really big into theater and theater production, and did that through school and is doing it in college too. So that is awesome. Very admirable. It's a talent that I do not have. Well, I guess maybe I'm going to be better at it now that I've started streaming and getting used to presentation presence. I'm much more of a typically shy person. So this has been a good learning experience, streaming, but it has been a blast. Okay. Ow. The Wheezing with Thunder is not what I want to see, but we're fine. We are fine. This is not great. But we're fine. Will-O-Wisps, just in case. I mean, he's probably won't. He has Zap Cannon and Speed Boost. You have to be kidding me. Oh, okay. Double team and then just go down to burn. Please and thank you. Burn. Okay. Woo! Zap Cannon and Thunder on the same team. I don't like it. You should stream Pokemon Emerald. Yeah, we should. I love Emerald. I have not come up with a specific challenge for Emerald at the moment. We have a lot going on in Crystal and in FireRed here, but it definitely will be something we do in the future. I probably need to go heal, honestly. That battle kind of beat me up a little bit. Thunder Zap Cannon was rough, but we made it. Luckily, our defenses are pretty okay. Our special defense is actually not as good. It's fine. Our defense is actually really good. It looks like all of our special attack will move to our defense. I do miss lab, TBH. It's been a minute since we've been in the lab. We're actually like going. Beetlejuice, best movie and musical. Oh yes, Beetlejuice is fantastic. Oh, Jaden, is that you? You're doing Beetlejuice? That's so cool. Very nice. When the player is moving down in sped up, he looks like he's rubbing his hands plotting. I gotta look at that now. Oh, what the? You've got to be kidding me. I don't have anything for poison. Okay, we just have to focus band. I can't use it. We just got to get to pewter. Oh, please. The one turn we can't run away, we get poisoned. This is bad. I can't heal poison at the nurse in the forest. So this is really unfortunate. We just got to speed through this thing. Okay, Hydro Cannon is fine. We resist. The poison is going to be bad. Okay. Got no healing items. No way to heal poison. We just got to walk very slowly. Okay. Very carefully. No extra steps. We're fine, I think. Yeah, we should be plenty fine. Okay. Woo! Poison in the forest is not good. Heal HP at nurse, the walk to the Poke Center. Yeah, we made it. I don't think you can even heal HP at the nurse. I think she just refuses to heal your Pokemon if you're poisoned, which is scary. Oh, energy root's good. Energy root's really good. Okay, so we can't use the focus band. It is actually banned. We got to get rid of that. I can sell the nugget and the pearl. We'll have tons of money. We can get 1,000,000 repels, which I do like. We got an energy root. So I can't buy any healing items, but I can buy Pokeballs and repels. Those are allowed. Well, let's sell first. Nugget, sell, pearl, sell. Okay, we have next speed we can use for Brock. Genuinely could be really nice. We can get some 27 repels. Love to see it. HP times 4 steps and poison kills in these gens. Yes, it does. There is no mercy. If you are poisoned, you can go down. Especially in Ironmon, it does count as a reset. So it's brutal. Okay, we gotta go back to the rival first. We can go beat the rival, get a little bit more experience. I don't think we're gonna make it to level 20. I would have preferred to be level 20 for Brock, but we're gonna be probably 19. And then we have an X speed, and we just go for it. Luckily, he does not have his Geodude and Onix because Slash would not be good. So it's at least better than it could be. I'm really wishing we had a little bit better special defense and speed, but honestly, not the worst. This is terrifying, though. Okay. Let's just Slash. Okay, Steel Wing should be fine, not very effective. If that's his best move, we're fine. Focus Energy. Okay, we're good. As long as he doesn't have anything crazy strong, no electric moves, we'll be fine and dandy. Okay. Swagger. So it still has Swagger, Scary Face, and Attract. Doesn't have much in the way of attacking moves. And it just boosted us way too much with the Swagger. I felt so much disappointment when I found out they changed that mechanic in later gens. Yeah, they didn't want you to, you know, be stuck like that and have the face just whiting out because there's no other option to heal. So I guess they wanted to have mercy on you, but at the same time, like if it's poison, that's part of the... I think the impact of poison is the fear that you can't make it. We are safe. Yes, Sean, we made it. We made it to Brock. And what is this? The second run today? That's really good. Making it to Brock is a really good sign. Now, if we can beat Brock, we're going to be on a roll. Defensively, we're not that strong, which I don't love. But as long as we get over leveled and we just kind of mostly outspeed things, I should use a repel. I did not learn. At this point, we just might as well run. Oh, no, there's one more encounter. Okay, let's go. We are over 1,700 subscribers now. Look at that. We are at 1,707 toward the 2K sub goal. If you guys are watching and have not subscribed yet, please do. There's a bunch of cool content on the channel. I've made a bunch of solo runs. I have done just a bunch of other challenges. There are things like backports, like bringing Pokemon from newer generations to older ones, a whole bunch of stuff, and there is more content on the way as well. I had to take a bit of a break this last week, but we're back at it, and there will either be this next weekend, maybe the week after, depending on how the edit goes, a video going up of an analysis of Brock versus Misty's teams in Pokemon Crystal, and how they would actually do in an actual playthrough of Pokemon Crystal. Thank you so much, Gregory, for subscribing. You rock. It's incredible of you. Okay. We are prepped as we will ever be. We do have one energy root, which is great. And an X speed for Brock. Okay, here we go. Nothing to it but to do it. Got to beat every single Pokemon in this gym without leaving the gym. Okay, so this is not too bad to start. We're just going to go ahead and slash. Okay, Pain Split is bad. I'm going to sharpen. I'm going to try to knock this thing out in one hit then. Okay, Twin Needle. Okay, this is not my favorite. Sharpen again. Okay, I think I can probably... You are kidding me. At least his attack sucks. Twin Needle and a fighting move. There we go, Gregory. There's the pop-up. Thank you for subscribing. Okay. Whew. All right, now we are at level 20. I'm tempted to use... Oh, my goodness gracious. Steel Wing Focus Energy. I don't think it can do a lot. I think we heal turn 1 for Brock. I'll slash. If this doesn't KO. Oh, it doesn't, but he's very low. I can heal right now because I can only heal. Okay, that's great. Perfect. Perfect. I can only heal. Hello, Shadow Punch. I can only heal in battle. I cannot heal outside of battle, so I wouldn't be able to heal before starting Brock. I had to take a turn either now or in the first turn of Brock's battle. So that is me thinking I want to be at decent health for Brock, and then I XP first turn, set up if we can, and then just go for it. I think that's the strategy. If it doesn't KO, you called, sir. Yeah, I did call. How did you get Sharpedo in Gen 1? It's a Gen 3 Pokemon. It's all randomized, Emerson, actually. So this is all Gens 1 through 3, completely randomized. So we can get anything we... like this. Brock having an Articuno is not great. Luckily, its main typing isn't super strong against us. I need to X speed first turn. Okay, Iron Tail's fine, actually. I have a dropped attack stat, so I need to sharpen. I should actually, let's burn this thing too. So then it has less attack. Because the Iron Tail's not too bad. If we burn it, it's even going to be better. Because I think what we need to do is we need to get ready to sweep. Because this thing can't do a lot of damage. Blaze Kick and Iron Tail is pretty cool, just not against us. Let's maybe get one more. And then we sweep. That's the plan. All right. I think that's a +2 now. So I'm thinking we do a lot. I'm thinking we're back. Okay. We still don't outspeed, even with the 1x speed. That's crazy. He has some fast Pokemon. Okay. Oh, Tri-Attack. Oh, Tri-Attack is pretty good. Oh, is it better than Pursuit, though? I don't know, because Pursuit is kind of necessary for coverage. I think we need to keep Pursuit. I don't think it's better than... It has better base power and a secondary effect that Slash doesn't have. But just for damage output, it's not... I don't think it's worth it. It's crazy, I just found this stream and my name is Riley. Well, welcome, Riley. There is another viewer that is named Riley, but this can also be in honor of you. I'm happy to dedicate this run to you, Riley. Does Kaizo Ironmon need you to beat every trainer? It doesn't require it. I don't have to fight every single trainer. The more trainers you fight, though, the more experience you get, because you can't train a wild Pokemon. So because of that, it's kind of smart to train just as much as you can on trainers, just because you need the experience. So that is kind of the mentality behind it. Yeah, but in my opinion, Pursuit has better PP amount and reliability during battle. Yeah, I think we need to ditch Tri-Attack. What are the rules again? It's kind of like a Nuzlocke. I can use items in battle, but if my Sharpedo here gets knocked out at any point, it's gone and we have to reset. And I can only use one Pokemon, so this Sharpedo is all we get through the game. With the exception of I can pick up an HM pal. But if this Sharpedo goes down at any point, runs over, we start again. That's where we're sitting. We are set up, though, with Slash, so I'm pretty happy with this. Just please no ghost types, please. Well, I mean, Venomoth is a ghost type, but luckily we somehow hit it, so that totally works. There we go. That was Trainer Joe, apparently. Randomized names, too, which is hilarious. We got it, though. That is the Boulder Badge. That's huge. We can actually use this TM as well. So whatever this is, we are able to use it. Hopefully it's something good. It is randomized. Bone Club. Okay, wait, that's actually not bad. Like, it's not great, but I think it's better than Pursuit. Because it's physical. Because our special attack is garbage. Oh, but we can't learn it. Can't learn it. That's a bummer. We're not randomized to have that moveset, apparently. It's not universal, unfortunately. The TMs, it just is based on whatever your randomized learn set is. So unfortunately, we don't get Bone Club. Would have been an improvement, but hopefully we can get something better. Marlon, you hope you get a gifted member. That would be fantastic. You've been great in the stream. I cannot give any free gifted memberships until the beginning of next month, so another couple of weeks still. But at that point, I hope you do get one. What's my favorite Pokemon ROM hack ever, Dev? Ever? That's tough. I might have to say Crystal Clear. I've been doing a lot of it. Like, I've experienced more of it, I think, than most other ROM hacks. I think that the work they put in behind the scenes. Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you so much for subscribing. The work they put in, like just the quality of life stuff that they added to it, is incredible. You should check it out for sure. I mean, beyond that, the Kaizo ones are super fun. I love a challenge, so any of the Kaizo hacks have been really cool. Blue Kaizo is wild to experience. But yeah, I enjoy the ones that change a lot of the mechanics. Or things like Moamon that totally change the artwork. But they're kind of a different thing to me, almost. They kind of become their own games once they start changing the mechanics too much. So I don't know how to... I like them, but I don't know if I could call them my favorite. You should really play Unbound, I can't lie. It's more story-centered, but I really like it. Oh, I gotta try that. The one I haven't tried, I'm also, I can't remember what it's called, actually, off the top of my head. But there's a FireRed one where you could play as Team Rocket. Is it just Rocket? Like, FireRed Rocket version or something like that? Team Rocket? Something like that. But I haven't played that one. I really want to. Let's see. So, okay, there's really nothing else we can do here in Pewter. We're at level 23. We get our next move at 28. I think we just go ahead and beat all of these trainers. I think that's what's up next. Did you ever play Pokemon Adventures Red? It's amazing. I have not tried that one. I gotta check it out. Okay. We should be able to just kind of breeze through all of these trainers because at this point we're pretty over leveled for these guys. Usually they're not that bad because we can go back and heal whenever we need to. I am a little bit scared of Mount Moon. So as I say that they're not that bad. Okay. Oh, no. Wait, what? Ho-Oh. I'm almost disappointed, Ho-Oh. I was going to be so scared. Ho-Oh with Thunder is crazy. Oh, thank you so much, Aromay. Thank you so much. That was wild. 15 damage from Ho-Oh hitting a Thunder. That's crazy. The randomized stats just saved me there. Prism is really good too. Yeah, I've heard that. I need to play more of it so I can really see, because I've only seen like some screenshots and a little bit of like the description of it. I haven't actually played it. I need to check it out. Oh, whoa, not that bad. But Falcon, who's my favorite YouTuber? That's a good question. I watch a lot of classic YouTube, to be honest. A ton of things like Smosh, like Good Mythical Morning, stuff like that. I watch a ton of that stuff. As far as YouTubers, like I've always loved Small Ant. I mean, he's mostly a streamer, but I always try to catch his YouTube videos when I can, just because I'm really impressed with the stuff that he does. Like, as somebody who dabbles in speedrunning, he's so good at it that like it just is so impressive. That Ho was so disappointing. It did its darndest. It just didn't have anything. That's so funny. Didn't have any damage. Juan, your husband loves Smosh. Nice. Very, very nice. Oh, thank you so much, Juho. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. But thank you so much for subscribing. Good highs your GM and Smosh subscription. That's old man YouTube. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I've been watching YouTube since the early days, so a lot of what I watch is passive stuff in the background. Because like, I mean, I watch a lot of just like a lot of random stuff. Like I watch Sorted Food. I watch a lot of food content. just I kind of watch a little bit of everything, but I mean, as far as within the realm of speedrunning and Pokemon, I absolutely love Scott's Thoughts. He does fantastic work. I've participated in his community races before and that kind of thing. He's awesome. So if you have not checked out Scott's Thoughts, he does a primarily solo running of Pokemon games, but he's really like fantastic at it. He does literally his last, not his last video, but his last big video that I saw released, because he did some follow-ups breaking down a little bit after the fact. But his last big one was like a 2-hour deep dive of all the ground type Pokemon in Pokemon Yellow, like Sandslash, Dugtrio, and Marowak, and comparing them. It's insane, the stuff that he puts together. Like, I could never make a 2-hour deep dive of Pokemon like that. Like, that's impressive. Literally a movie. Like a documentary. It's insane. We played Digimon at 2.5k subs. I'd be down for that. It would have to depend on what Digimon. I can't even remember what that one was called. I had a Digimon game growing up. There's so many of them though, and I haven't looked at the games in forever. I don't even remember what it was called. It was probably on Game Boy Advance. But I did like Digimon, just not as much as Pokemon. But I'd be down to play some Digimon. Bronies play Cyber Sleuths. I mean, I'd be willing to check it out. I did put a poll on the channel about, like I said, about the 2K sub goal and what we wanted to do. A lot of people did want to see new games. I've been debating on how to do that. Whether that would be something we do every once in a while or maybe a second channel type thing. I don't know. That's kind of a tough call because this channel is primarily for Pokemon, which feels a little bit weird to just like totally jump ship on that and play other things because, you know, a lot of my video content, like edited videos, are going to be about Pokemon. It's just, I really find a lot of challenges and concepts in Pokemon really easy to talk about for edited videos, which is why I made the channel the way it is, because solo running is a fantastic way to experience Pokemon games and comparing them, as well as just coming up with different trainers and being able to hack the game, and like all of that stuff is a lot easier with Pokemon than a lot of other games. So I jumped into it because I know a little bit of, I can dabble in the disassembly and hacking the game, which is part of this upcoming video. Comparing Brock and Misty, I was able to actually put them into the game. So stuff like that makes Pokemon a really easy place to come up with unique concepts, which is why I do it. But yeah, just that's me spitballing here. We're just kind of cruising at this point. Do you play the newer versions, Falcon? I have not played much of them. We will be playing Black or White coming up for the 2K sub goal. But I have played Arceus on my own time, not for the channel. Arceus is hard, the Legends Arceus game, for content creation outside of just passive streaming. I feel like the challenges or things in it are a little bit harder to really build for YouTube content. But I'd be willing to just play it for fun on the channel at some point if we just want to do a stream of a Arceus playthrough. Whatever sounds good. Honestly, I should be scared of Deoxys, but at this point we're so over-leveled that Sharpedo has no problem. No problem at all. Macho Brace, can't use it. Mudkip looks like he's looking at the ground. I mean, he's a cutie. I love Mudkip. Arian, are you doing some sort of Nuzlocke? It's actually Pokemon Ironmon, Kaizo Ironmon. The rules are in the description, but basically it's like a Nuzlocke, but I can only use one Pokemon. So because of that, it's extra challenging. Okay. Leech Seed is not great. Okay, Disable actually would have been terrible. Okay, that's Stab. Please don't do a lot. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Leech Seed made it a little complicated there, but we're good. Gotta go heal. Have you played Pokorogue already? Yes, I have. I've been playing it a lot on my own time to try to practice it. Just because it's a little bit, it's interesting. It's a little bit different than standard Pokemon, obviously, as far as strategies, because it is a roguelike. And I really want to beat it at some point and get really good so I can, you know, get all of the content out of it. But I've done 2 streams of it. I would happily go back to it. It's just our stream schedule has been pretty full. So we're going to be going back to it at some point in the future, I'm sure. I used Pokemon Essentials before? I'm not familiar actually with Pokemon Essentials. Is that a guide or something like that? If it is, I will check it out. Jensen, I really glad I found your channel and I love the things you post. Thank you so much. That's so kind. Honestly, that's fantastic. Are Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Sapphire the same? They are not. They are mostly the same. They're the same region, obviously. A lot of similarities. However, there's a lot of gym and trainer differences between the two. And the champion is different, which is a funny change. But yes, there are some differences. Emerald is a harder, more complete feeling version of it. Also, the teams are interesting. So in Sapphire, you'll fight Team Magma. In Ruby, you'll fight Team Aqua. But in Emerald, you get to fight both. More stuff I can't use. Okay. We have no healing items. If that's the case, oh yes, I do not have a single healing item. Okay. I was hoping that was not the case. Interesting. So I can't buy healing items and we're completely out. Once I go into Mount Moon, we cannot leave unless we leave the other side. So I think what we have to do, I have to go to the end, beat the guys at the end, and then try to get some items. Otherwise, I think we might just have to skip a lot of the training in Mount Moon, which I don't love. That scares me. Could call the Digimon channel M Tiberius Mon. That would be good. That'd be fantastic. I'd have to learn so much more about Digimon, honestly, because I know some, but I had learned it at my experience to Digimon was at the time of when I was watching Pokemon as a kid. So a lot of what I know of Digimon is probably not correct or very outdated, but I would actually be very interested in, okay, Super Potion. Whew, that's actually fantastic. But I would be interested in getting back into Digimon at some point. I love the dialogue box for refreshing the repel. That's fantastic. What do we got here? Focus band. Dang it. Another banned item. So many banned items. I do have enough repels that we could walk around a little bit and try to get some of the... Okay, on speed up, it's really hard to dodge these guys. Oh, no! I was going to try to get down here and then dodge him the other way. He caught me. Okay. We're fine, though. Muck is not a problem. Wish. The wishful muck. Oh, Heart Gold. I do want to play some Heart Gold and Soul Silver on the channel. I am a big fan of Johto. I know that I played Crystal. I know a lot of people played Gold and Silver, and they're pretty similar. But Heart Gold is like kind of a totally different experience. But Bullet Seed is actually kind of terrible for us because that's a special move in Gen 3. So not good, unfortunately. Not good at all. I mean, I think it's better now. I think the base damage of it got buffed. Because I think in Gen 3 it's 10 base power per hit, and I think it's 30 now. Am I correct there? Let's see. Yep. Okay, dodge her. I can't pick up the TMs, by the way, if you see me skipping those. They would be nice if I could get them, but I'm not allowed to use them except for if they are from the gym leader. So I cannot pick up those TMs. Okay, get this. Smoke ball. Ugh, this is so bad. Because Lax Incense, we can't use. Shell Bell, we can't use. Twisted Spoon, we can't use. Smoke Ball, we can't use. Focus Band, banned. Okay, we got Lava Cookie and a Super Potion. So you like Pokemon FireRed? Absolutely. Absolutely, I do. I was very much a Pokemon kid that grew up with Kanto, and I have fond memories of both this and the Gen 1 games, but I also played a ton of Ruby as a kid. Like, I feel like it was probably just because I was probably in middle school when I got my copy of Ruby, and it felt a little bit more challenging than Gen 1 at that point, and I really enjoyed it. And I played a million hours of Ruby. I don't even know how many hours. Are all held items banned? Mostly, Kuzar. All held items like Twisted Spoon, all of that stuff are banned. I am allowed to give consumables, so like berries and that kind of thing. The white herb, those things are legal. Specifically, the focus sash and focus bands are called out as specifically banned, even though they function a little differently than other held items. But basically, yes, except for berries, I guess is the simple answer there. Let's see. Does that guy still sell a Pokemon in the Poke Center, and is that random? I believe it is random. He should still sell it, but I'm not allowed to pick it up unless we wanted to swap for it, but it would be probably a big risk. I don't know how that would work with the rules, actually, if I have to tell you ahead of time which... This isn't great. I don't have to... If I have to tell you I'm going to switch and then see what it is... I'm hoping that its thunder doesn't hit that hard. Okay, it was for Swift randomly. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Starmie. Okay, this should be fine. Feeling much better about Starmie. Oh, okay, that was easy. Good job, Riley. Which gen is your favorite? Mine is Gen 3 because of Mudkip. I love the Mudkip line. Fishy, I agree. I love Gen 3. I have so much nostalgia for Gen 3. I can openly admit that I definitely have some nostalgia goggles on for Gen 3. Yeah, I mean, to me, nothing beats Gen 3, but I know a lot of people really enjoyed 5 or 6 if they came into this series later. So I can totally appreciate that those gens probably also have a lot of fantastic parts of them. I just have not experienced them that much. But maybe once I do the Black and White Nuzlocke at 2K subs, we can I can understand the magic of Gen 5. And maybe that will become my favorite. We have to take the Dome fossil because Lord Dome requires it. It's the coolest of the fossils. And we can pick up this. Okay. So that gets us to the end. We are still at decent health. We have 9 slashes and all of the pursuits. I could probably fight one more trainer. Let's try to fight this guy. I'm going to take this real slow at this point because I want as many levels as possible. Hello, Vaporeon. Okay, easy. And a Wurmple. Well, hello, Wurmple. Okay. That was pretty good. We're down to 7 slashes. I really want to maximize my experience. And if I can get enough steps. Okay, he has 3 Pokemon. We don't really want to fight him, probably. He has, I believe, 4? 3 or 4? Honestly, the best person to fight is probably her. She has 2. I believe the last at the front also has 2. Okay, hello, Charizard. With Blast Burn. Okay. That would be terrifying if we were water type. Marlon, will you make a Digimon channel? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Honestly, I'm making basically as much content as I have time for on this channel. So it would have to be probably something that happens in the future to be realistic. But it's something that I would be willing to try maybe a stream of it on this channel at some point. We'll have to see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to... It's not worth the risk. I don't think it's worth the risk. We only have 4 slashes. Oop, that was a little close. I don't think it's worth it. If somebody has something that resists me, we only have 70 HP. If I can't take it out in a couple hits, it starts getting real risky. Let's just go to Cerulean. I think it's getting a little too risky. Then again, it would have gotten us to level 30, which would have been nice for the rival, but is what it is. Here we go. Now, the big thing about Digimon is Digivolution requirements are sometimes crazy, and the evolutions go all over the place in terms of what you get. Absolutely. The evolutions in Digimon are nuts. They really like pulled out all the stops for those evolutions, and I love just how silly it is. Oh, a Lumberry is actually so good. Wait a minute, that's actually fantastic. We did get a full restore and a hyper potion and a max ether. Those are all so good. Okay, wait, this is actually, we're in a good spot now. This is really good. Okay, we can't take that. So that's all we can get. Those guys can teach Mega Punch, Mega Kick. Slash is just better, so we don't really want them. Tutors, the move tutors will all be the same. So we kind of know what to expect from them at least. Catch Mewtwo, I would love to. If we actually can beat the game in the challenge, I will happily catch Mewtwo at the end. Getting there is the problem. Safari Ball, not that great. Okay. Okie dokie. Really nothing left to do but fight the rival. We're all healed up. We're good to go. We don't get our next move until 33, so now we just go. Ghost Dark would be so good as long as the design isn't stupid. I believe that we've gotten that a couple of times. Because I know that Spiritomb is that typing, as well as Sableye, right? Is Dark and Ghost. It's a very good defensive typing. It's fantastic. I assume you're on the second gym. Yes. We are getting ready for Misty. I probably will clear literally every available trainer, basically, up until Misty. So I might go down to Vermilion before we fight her, just to like be as strong as possible, because stuff like, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I missed the Willow. What the heck? Am I don't even have dropped stats. This is crazy. Oh no. Okay. Oh, we need to wake up right now. I have a lava cookie. Is it worth a lava cookie? Yes, it is. We need to wake up now. Signal beam is bad. That's really bad. Okay. Will-O-Wisp. Bug type is physical in this gen. That'll cut the damage. We're asleep again. Maybe we try to wake up now that his damage is cut. Oh, that's still doing too much for comfort. Oh, I don't want to have to use the full restore. Oh, my wife is up and moving around, so the puppy wants to go out with her. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now what to do here, though? Wake up, Shark Girl. Yep. This is very scary. This is very not good. So one Signal Beam will not knock me out. I should have added the Lumberry. I was saving it for Misty. It's unfortunate now. Of course, he could have just put me to sleep again, apparently, because he loves sleep powder. Okay, we woke up. Okay, this Signal Beam won't knock us out. We will guaranteed knock it out here. Better to do that than heal, I think. And then we can heal now. Guaranteed. Oh, not a Dust Skull. Okay, that's bad. Super Potion will help. Let's just see what this Dust Skull has. Okay, Rain Dance. Maybe he doesn't have any attacking moves. Maybe we can just get an easy... Oh my gosh, come on. My OBS weirdly kind of shifted around a little bit. Let me make the screen bigger again. What the heck is going on here? There we go. I gotta be able to see everything going on. Did you finish Dungeon Meshi yet? No, I have not. I need to get back and finish it. I think I'm only like 4 episodes in, honestly. Good. I need to spend some time and sit down and watch it. It's fantastic so far. I'm really enjoying it. Okay. Bullet Seed is not great. How much does Pursuit do? Oh, it has Milk Drink. You stinker. It's a Milky Duskull. Okay. Oh, the crit is huge there. Oh, it has Static. Oh, no. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, I'll use Pursue one more time. Okay, On Tempo really came in clutch there. The Confusion and Paralysis would have been a disaster. Is Kaizo Ironmon with level cap even possible? I don't think it would be possible, honestly. You would have to be so lucky. Like, you would have to get... Because in theory, the gym leaders could have anything. If the gym leaders all had pretty low base stat Pokemon, and somehow you were able to just get something that was so reliable that it... Because you can't heal either. You can't use any items that... I mean, moves that heal you in battle anyway. So you'd have to get really lucky with healing items. You'd have to get really lucky with the opponents not being able to deal much damage. And just having a lot of reliable high PP moves so that you can just get through every single team without ever having to you basically have to sweep everything, but also somehow to be defensive enough to not get knocked out or take much damage. It'd be insanely difficult. Okay. Imprison. Okay, Imprison is fine. Oh no, come on. It's only using Imprison for some reason. I don't know why. That's weird. Okay, Flareon, we know has Swagger and probably Scary Face Attract. Attract and Paralysis is bad. Come on, Riley. Oh, it has Mega Punch now. Okay. Oh, it doesn't do a lot. Okay, come on. Wait, Flareon, you're going to knock yourself out. Flareon's going to knock itself out with Sandstorm. Okay, wait. I think I need a full restore here. We can survive one more turn easy because Mega Punch doesn't do much. Come on, Riley. Yes! Riley's got it! What are the chances of that? Wait, what are the chances of that? So Paralyzed and Infatuated. Because I'm assuming those don't stack. I don't know which one triggers first. There's a 25% chance you don't move from Paralysis and a 60% chance you don't attack with Infatuation. I don't know what the chance of that was. Twice in a row, too? That's insane, Riley. Wow. This Sharpedo is determined. That is insane. And we got the Fame Checker. Wow, fantastic. We're so famous. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal, and then we can go beat all of the trainers on Route 25, and they shouldn't be not nearly as bad as that was. Holy cow, that was a rough battle. Umbra, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Kingdra, yes, Kingdra might be the only one that I would try something like Ironmon with level cap, because it's insane. Honestly, Kaizo Ironmon prohibits you from using the Poke Center, and you can only use potions and healing items. I believe you can use the Poke Center in the original rule set. I believe there are harder versions of the rule set that don't allow you to use the Poke Center at all. Because there's like levels, right? So this is the original. This is a little fluff of hair from the dog. This is the original rule set in FireRed, the original way, like not national decks, not anything, but I know that you can add national decks to it. I know that you can add a survivor mode, which I believe is the one where you can't use even Poke Centers. You can only use the items in battle. And then there's another mode beyond that, which are just insane. I don't know if anybody's beaten like the Kaizo Survivor, like the hardest rule set they have. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody do it. I know that Small Ant beat this one, as well as Point Crow and a couple of others. But I've never seen anybody beat the hardest rule set. There's also a Ironmon Plus rule set that's actually easier than this one, which is basically like you are allowed to use legendaries that are under the 600 base stat total if they come up, which is really relevant, especially if you do it in a national dex version, because there's a lot more legendaries under and mythicals under a 600 base stat total in the national dex. So yeah, there's a ton of different modes. I'm looking forward to probably trying the same challenge, like an Ironmon type challenge in Emerald once we beat this. I would probably do a national dex. Probably if I do national dex, it'll be the Ironmon plus slightly easier rule set, but with national dex, I think it would be very interesting. And there's just a random Lugia, but luckily very low level. Hello, Chansey, Lucas, and Zekarite. I'm assuming is how to say that. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Marlon, you want to get a gifted so bad? Well, it just depends on if we get any gifted memberships. Just a heads up, the memberships are only 99 cents a month. They get you access to badges and emotes and early access to content, which can be either up from a couple of hours early on some shorts to even as much as a day early, just depending on when things get finished and the upload schedule allows. This is another ghost type. We don't like ghost types. I need something besides a normal move. And Pursuit, which does very little. Okay, at least it's super effective in dealing decent damage. Okay, this should be good. Okay. The fact that we have to 3-hit a level 15 Mischievous is nuts. What's the difference between stock and Kaizo? So Kaizo is where all levels are boosted. So everything that we're seeing on screen is actually boosted about 50% of the level cap. So like if they were level 10, now they're level 15. It's kind of how it would go. So I believe these would normally be level 12, 13 in these fights, and now they're level 18. So that's the Kaizo part of it, is everything's harder. My screen's fine. But yeah, everything's harder, which adds just another level of stakes, because with a solo run, honestly, as you get higher leveled, the game gets quite a bit easier, especially if you're doing this much training. Hello, Swampert. But, and the Reflect, and the Parasong. Okay, this Swampert is kind of a troll. He got both screens for a moment there, and Perish Song. Honestly, if she had led with that, we would have been in a lot of trouble, but we're fine. There's no good stream nowadays except for you, Beetlejuice. That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. I know that there's a ton of other really talented streamers out there. So I would beg to differ that there's a lot of people out there that are very talented. But I feel like our streams have come a whole long way and have been a blast. So thank you for loving the stream so much. You rock. Edwin was saying Riley is doing so well, but the threat of simping was real, and the chance of bypassing 2 paralysis and attract is a 9% chance. Yeah, so the infatuation and the paralysis together made it only a 9% chance to get 2 hits. Wow. So we beat. There was a 91% chance that we would have had to use a big healing item or could have lost that battle. 9% chance to get those 2 in a row. That's wild. Battle music is bopping. Not enough good streamers. Well, it's kind of interesting because YouTube is an interesting landscape now where there's a lot of big companies like the Try Guys, or Mythical, or all of these big companies that have like their own separate streaming platforms now. I know Watcher and Dropout also do that now, where there's a lot of big companies that also post to YouTube, and not as many people stream or do this kind of thing on YouTube. A lot of people who try to stream independently do so on Twitch. I chose YouTube because I like making edited content. I much more often, up until making the channel, spent all of my time behind the scenes of video production and game development, working on stuff like editing or production things. So this YouTube channel is a chance to kind of get out of that and actually be the streamer and you know, kind of be making something beyond just behind the edit. Voiceovers and streaming did not come super naturally to me, but just as I practiced it and got better, it's been really, really fun, honestly. Hey, Batman, how you doing? Based Sal is based. Nice. Imagine a Poke Challenge with only one Pokemon, no Poke Center, only potions and healing items, level cap, and no berries. Only the elites of Pokemon players can complete this challenge. Honestly, that would be like a lifetime challenge to get through. We're almost out of slashes. I didn't realize. We got to go back and get that dealt with. Imprison? No. Come on, Riley. We need a move. Just something. Something that's not those moves. No, because we got disable, we got imprison. Oh man, we've been stuck with pursuit since day one. Streams with less than 100k viewers are the best. I mean, that's really where streams like have a lot more personal touch to them, I feel like. So I totally agree. Small streamers are awesome because then it's a little bit more of a chill hangout session and a little bit less of, you know, I think a big production, which I think that there is still place for. I know Smosh and Try Guys do a lot of live streams that are like big community type events with like thousands of people in the chat. But it's totally a different thing, right? Like it's totally a different experience. I need some water. I'm talking a lot. It's weird seeing my Pokemon shirt reversed. I usually stream with it mirrored so that I can like point to things more easily because I get so turned around and it's so weird seeing yourself like non-mirrored, like when you're streaming. I've not gotten used to that yet. So I'm often mirrored, but then my shirt reads backwards, which is super weird. All the quirks of streaming that I would never have thought of before I started streaming. I even thought about switching it today. It's just I get so thrown off by like not being able to see the screen as as expected. Number one YouTuber. Thank you so much, Umpre. You're very kind. Okay, so we have this guy over here. We really need, I mean, look at our special attack. It's 16. I don't know what our base special attack is right now. But look at that on the little tracker. We have a negative nature and a horrible base stat. It must be. Because 16 special attack is nuts. That's so bad. That's wild. And that's why Pursuit is terrible. Because in this gen, that's... is it always special? I believe it's physical now. But in this gen, it's special. But it does make it so... Okay, Cotton Spore is a little annoying. See, I would love Rock Slide. But Slash does really good damage because we have a plus attack, all of that stuff. It's really good. But then stuff like this happens. What is the accuracy of Will? It's 75? I thought it was 85. Will-O-Wisp is so inaccurate. That's wild. Okay, that should cut his damage from Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball's weird in these gens because it drops your special attack. Okay, we're fine. He has an interesting set of moves. Aerodactyl, honestly, with Shadow Ball and Flame Wheel, kind of intriguing. Kind of want to try that. We're just going to be spamming this Poke Center. We're cheesing it a little bit because we're just training. Hi, Fizard. How you doing? Or Fizzard. Not sure which way it is. Okay, we're not allowed that. There's an item over here. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, berry juice. Okay, wait. We can actually just give that now. Let's just hang on to that berry juice. Berry pouch. Oh, no, it's not in the berry pouch. Silly me. It's in a regular item. Give. So berry juice is a consumable. It is allowed in the rules, so I am allowed a little bit of juicy. Oh, a protein. That's fantastic. Have your vitamins and juice. Good job, Riley. Gotta grow big and strong. Good, good. You'll be right back. All right. Edwin, you're in charge of the moderation now. One of my favorite streamers decided being a small streamer with between 5 to 30, if I can read numbers, 5 to 30 people in chat is cozy, and I like that description. Yes. Cozy streaming is some of the best streaming. Hanging out with small groups of people. I like it. Oh, have you heard of Poke Rogue? Yes, I did a couple of streams of it. I really want to do more of it. It is destined to be deleted by Nintendo. I think that there is going to be a point when it becomes so popular that it will be, unfortunately, taken down or something. I'm really scared that that's going to happen. It's been really cool. I played it a little bit in my own time, and I think we will do more streams of it in the future. It's just probably a few weeks out from getting back into it more. We're doing a crystal clear Pokedex run right now on the weekdays on Wednesday nights. So that is our weekday stream right now. That could easily go back to being Poke Rogue once we complete that challenge. And then Mondays, like this next upcoming Monday, has been a lot of solo running backports, meaning newer Pokemon brought back to older generations and then played through as a solo run with only that Pokemon. A couple of weeks ago, we did Blaziken in Pokemon Crystal. Now we're doing Regidrago in Crystal, which will be a very interesting experience for that game. I'm not sure exactly how good it's going to be. In theory, it's pretty good, but a slow level up curve from a legendary from the start of the game can be kind of tough, honestly. It can be a challenge. All right, we already got that. I think we're good to fight a couple more people. And then before we go back and heal. Quagsire, get out of here. You're not my buddy Whooper. Whooper's better. Okay. How much should we do to Geodude? Actually pretty good. Clamp. Riley's being clamped. And get out of here, Geodude. How many times have you become the Pokemon champion? I have become a Pokemon champion 2 times. Pokemon Unbound and Pokemon Anil. Do you mean just like finishing the Elite Four and beating the champion? And becoming the champion? Like that? I don't even know, honestly. I mean, I've done roughly 100 solo runs through the game, through the champion. I mean, and how many hours I played as a kid? I don't know. Honestly, hundreds, probably. Probably very many. I never become a champion. Well, Umbra, you're a champion to me, you know? I need a water type move. That would be helpful. It would be special though, because there's no split in this game. That's unfortunate. Oh, I should have used... That was his only Pokemon. Okay. I was like, I should have used Pursuit there. But we can go back and heal. We're out of PP. We got to go heal up. This is the part of the game where we're just going to be basically preparing for Misty. That's the whole goal of this section. I love that you just mixed a bunch of whey protein with some apple juice and just fed it to your pet shark. The randomizer is so silly. That's basically what just happened. Well, he didn't drink the juice yet. He's just holding his berry juice. So he only drank the protein shake. And then he's just holding his juice. It's just for comfort for later in case he needs a little sip. You destroyed that Zussie. He didn't stand a chance. He really didn't. We are so strong now, very little can stand in our way. I mean, we have a really good defense stat, a fantastic attack stat. Level 34, 112 attack. Pretty good. We're, if I can speak, we're over-leveled enough that we can outspeed most things. Because that was a big concern early, is that we're not very fast. But as we get leveled, we're going to get more of those. Marlon, can anyone gift me a member? We haven't had any yet today, Marlon, but if somebody does gift memberships, there's a good chance you'll get one. Okay. This, in theory, would be a problem if they outsped. Oh, this is actually a little bit more of a problem. Because paralysis at the beginning of a long fight is a problem, but this resists pretty decent. It does 0 damage though, so we're fine. We can just take a couple of turns and knock it out. Because Spike Cannon is doing very little. 2 HP per hit. They should ban swimming Pokemon from fighting on land. Makes no sense. It is weird. Like, and that a lot of Pokemon that are weak to water can surf. It's all very strange. How much does Slash do with lowered attack? Plenty, apparently. How much do we do to Seadra? Not quite enough, but we're fine. Please don't freeze. Burn is pretty bad too. Frankly, that's unfortunate. But that was the last one. Yeah, okay, we're fine. You're already higher level than my 11 Pokemon. Yeah, like this is going very well. We're getting quickly higher leveled. I don't know which experience group. That was kind of a funny way to do that. I I don't know which experience group Sharpedo's in. I'm expecting it to be medium fast, meaning it's actually slower to level up in the beginning of the game than like the starters, which are medium slow. But now, at this point in the game, it might level up pretty quickly. I don't know which... Oh, no, wait. I think everything gets the same growth rate in Kaizo. So it might be the fluctuating, which means that it gets harder and harder the more you train to level up. So if that's the case, we might need a lot more training to get to level 100. In Gen 10, they should add a steel and fire Pokemon and a Pokemon that has 3-4 times weaknesses. That's crazy, Fishy. I mean, we did have Paris and Parasect that had 3-4 times weaknesses for a while there until they fixed that interaction in Gen 2, I believe. But in Gen 1, it did have 3-4 times weaknesses. It had poison, flying, and fire as 4 times weaknesses, meaning it was pretty bad. Honestly, though, it's like better than you would expect in Gen 1, even with all those weaknesses, just because Spore is so broken in Gen 1. So like, it actually kind of makes up for it in a weird way. Are you playing Pokemon Unite 2? I haven't been on the channel. I've played it. It's actually been a minute since I've played it, but I have played it quite a bit on my own. It could be something we do on a Saturday stream every once in a while if people want to see it. It's a little bit harder to do in a vertical format, just because of the screen layout makes it a little tough. Waterstone would be fancy if we had any sort of special evolution that we could get out of that, because we are water type, but it does not help us very much. Magikarp flops in the water too. Perma flop. Indeed. I love that Goldeen and such float in the air when not in the water, but Magikarp just flops. Honestly, Goldeen should also flop. If we're being lore accurate to the anime, whenever Misty uses Goldeen on land, it's completely useless. Hence the way it works in Smash Brothers when it comes up, where it just flops around and is useless. Totally based on Misty's Goldeen in the anime, not actually in the games, because yeah, it floats. It actually doesn't have a problem with that. Okay, yellow flutes is not helpful. Let's go ahead and toss that. I can't use the water stone, unfortunately. It's got to go. We have 2 fluffy tails now. If we need to get out of a wild battle, we are allowed to use those because they're not a held item. Otherwise, though, still only the 2, what do you call them? Healing items. Get Bill out of his Clefairy body there and back into a regular body, even though it should have been a Kabuto if they were accurate to the anime, which I believe was changed in Yellow Legacy ROM hack, which is fantastic. You can go check out my review of that and see some of that game on my channel. We can also stream a Nuzlocke of Yellow Legacy at some point in the future. I do want to do that because I think it's fantastic. I mean, there's always some things that I would have probably done differently in that game, which I talk about a little bit in that video. Just trying to give an honest review of it, but it really is super cool. It's a super fun experience to play. Where is the third gym? So the third gym is going to be Surge, which will be, I mean, we haven't ever gotten there. It will be a little bit of a challenge because there's so many trainers in that gym. We have to fight all of them, especially with this moveset. I am a little worried that it will be very tough. I need something else besides Pursuit badly. Okay, Stab Ancient Power. That didn't do much though. We're fine. My cargo luckily is not that strong. The lava. Okay, not bad. Feint attack. Hello. Not very effective. Okay, then I'm going to heal up. And then we got to go fight a bunch of trainers toward Vermilion. Okay, I don't believe Dig is allowed. So I believe that's still Dig. Oh no, it's Hyper Beam now. I don't believe that's allowed though. I think it's only the Gym TMs that you can use. And I don't think that's included even though it's in the storyline. So I will not use it. Hyper Beam wouldn't have been great anyway. It's okay. It's really good in Gen 1, but it does not hold up in Gen 3 quite as much. Okay. Let's go pick up a bunch of hidden items here. Ultra Ball, not super helpful. Awakening. Not super bad, but not super helpful. I want some healing items. Ooh, a zinc. Okay. Wait a minute. Special defense. Yes, that's what we need. Yes, please. A little bit more of that. Safari Ball. Another awakening? So many awakenings. Super Repel. Okay. We got 2 more up here. We are stocking up. Experience share. That'd be great if I didn't have 1 Pokemon. And a Sunstone. Interesting. Gotta clean this up again. So many items. So many we can't use. And okay, so we got 1 Super Repel, 2 Awakenings, a Hyper Potion, and a full Restore, and a bunch of regular Repels. Not terrible. Honestly, not terrible. Let's fight these guys. Hey, Toads H, how you doing? Got to catch up with chat now that got all that situated. Nuzlocke are a really cool way to play Pokemon. Wish I would have known about them when back in the day when I played a lot. Same here. It was not a concept I was aware of when I was first playing these games. So like I never tried it. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's really scary. Okay, luckily he doesn't have good moves because I cannot burn him. There we go. Burned him just in case he takes forever to knock out. Yeah, it's going to take a minute. Maybe Pursuit. Just so we don't waste all of our slash PP. Because how many do we have? We have 18 still. Because honestly, I think we just wait him out. Just kind of do very little damage. Because the burn might take him out faster than anything. Okay, and then 1 slash and a burn will probably knock him out. Oh, that was enough. Okay. Reserving the PP. Mean look. Oh, wow. I can't get away with my 1 Pokemon in a trainer battle. Whatever. What'll I do? Okay. We're fine, I think, to go another trainer because I think he only has 1 or maybe 2 Pokemon. He has 1. Okay. Dodrio is a little scary because it might have extreme speed. We're going to Will-O-Wisp. I can't hit a Will-O-Wisp. There we go. Just in case he goes for that extreme speed because it is stab. Okay. Yep, there's the extreme speed. Shouldn't do a lot now. Yep, we're fine. There's the burn. There's the leech seed. The leech seed heals so much. There we go. Okay, I probably should go heal. Yeah, I probably should. Why do you only have 1 Pokemon? It's part of the Ironmon challenge. We're only allowed 1 Pokemon for the entire game. So it's a Nuzlocke, but with 1 Pokemon, and it is tough. Oops, I went back inside. There we go. Let's zoom it around. Zoom. How did I get Pokemon? Like, how did I get into Pokemon in the beginning? So when I was a kid, my parents were not super keen on video games at the time, which I think is pretty normal for 90s kids, that their parents were skeptical of the like educational benefit of video games. You know what I mean? You're gonna rot your brains out type of talk, which I'm sure a lot of us got growing up. But I had a babysitter that had one of those old black and white Game Boys, the original ones, and a copy of Pokemon Yellow. And she gave it to me. I think it was like her brother's and he didn't play it anymore or something. And gave it to me. And that was my first introduction to the Pokemon game. I was probably 6 or 8 years old at the time, somewhere in there. But yeah, that's where it all started. So I played a ton of Pokemon Yellow, and then just begged my parents for basically every subsequent Pokemon game all the way up through Gen 3. Gen 4, I didn't get Platinum, which now is disappointing looking back. I'm like, Platinum is just a better game than Diamond and Pearl. But I had both of the other 2, and then at that point, I kind of fell off, unfortunately. Before feeding the zinc, you should have at least removed the pills out of the bottle. Just eat the bottle, Sharky. Just chew it on up. Delicious. Is this genuine or on an emulator? Unfortunately, it has to be on an emulator to apply this type of rule set. So it is on an emulator. I do have my copy, my physical copy. I think I would be very inclined to do it on a physical copy if we were doing something very traditional, like a Nuzlocke that didn't need a lot of editing of like the Kaizo and all of that kind of thing. All of that kind of has to be done through an emulator. Yeah, there's so many items, right? Like on the way to Vermilion here. Alakazam with Ice Beam is actually kind of insane. Although if it has Sandstream, that's really detrimental. Okay. So we got Imprison, we got Disable, we got Attract. We can't get anything that deals damage. Attract is at least useful. But once again, Pursuit has kind of been necessary at times. Sharpen's good. If Sharpen wasn't so good, I think I would take Attract. I think we skip Attract because it's kind of a 50-50 as far as the matching up the gender to be able to use Attract, and then it's kind of like confusion. But if it was like Gen 2, where basically every major trainer has male Pokemon and then this is a female Pokemon, we'd be able to actually make good use out of it. But here, I think it's just better to keep Pursuit just in case for ghost types. There we go. Riley doesn't need good moves. You have to trust. Yep. We're trusting in Riley here. Wow, the crit on Onyx with Slash is crazy. Just one hits the Onyx. That's so funny. Kenneth, you started when you were age... My voice is something funny there. You started when you were age 11, played Gen 1 and 2 and 3 a lot. Same here. Missed out on 4 and then got 5 when I was like 25-ish. Haven't played many other gens other than those. So I'm old school Pokemon fan. I totally feel you, Kenneth. I'm in the same boat. I went up through Gen 4, but I missed Gen 5. So that's our goal for the next Nuzlocke, is to get back and play some Gen 5, because I just have not experienced enough of it, honestly. You remember renting Pokemon Blue from Blockbuster back in the day, Sean? Now that is a 90s, early 2000 memory for sure. Like, that's something that many people may not even have any bearing of what to think about that. Renting a game back then was so common for a lot of games you didn't own. I remember renting a lot of the even up through like on PlayStation 2, a lot of the like I really liked the Godzilla games on PlayStation 2, and I would rent those because I didn't actually own a copy, and I had obviously no money at the time as a child to actually buy them. Okay. And what to do here? So we're all the way down to Vermilion. We need to go back to Misty at some point. We have a bunch of trainers out east of Vermilion that we can fight. I think we do that, try to get to level 40, and then we go back for Misty. I think that's just the best tactic at this point. The Paralyze heal is actually pretty nice. So I think we just start working on these trainers. Ooh, there's an item over here. Poison Barb. Cannot use it. All right, so I need to fight all of these guys, and then we got to go back for Misty. I don't really want to do the SSN until we have to, because it's another dungeon. And so, for reference, dungeons have to be like, they're called one-shot dungeons in this challenge. Basically, you have to just go straight through all of SSN, and then as soon as you leave the ship, it's over. So they require you, essentially, how this plays out in, a playthrough, is you have to beat the rival and get the HM for cut first thing on the ship, no matter what you do. And then when you actually leave the ship, it's going to sail away and it's gone. So we can't use it to train up and do all of that stuff ahead of time. It has to be all done in one shot. There's a way to heal on the boat. There is in Gen 3, it is banned. All of the healing beds in the dungeons are banned. So once again, they're trying to make it just as difficult as possible, I guess. So like, you are allowed in the base rule set to use a Pokemon Center, but dungeons just have to be done without any healing points, without leaving. It just get as much as you can out of it and then get out. Is this a solo team run? Basically, it's like a solo team Nuzlocke is basically what it is, with a lot of rules about when you can heal and what you have to do. But we're trying to get trained up before we fight Misty. We're gonna be like level 40 before we fight Misty, but Misty's level is gonna be boosted by 50%, which means that she's gonna be like level like 32, I think, on average, and she's gonna have more Pokemon. I think she'll either have a team of 5 or 6. I don't remember if it's 5 or 6 for Misty, but she basically has a full team now. It's gonna be completely random, and we have to beat all the trainers in her gym, once again, without leaving the gym. So we have to do it all in one shot, which is really scary for Slash because we just don't have enough PP. It's kind of a genuine problem at this point. We get our next level at 43, our next move at level 43, which is probably means that we can't get another level up move, which is actually scary. Oof, I thought it was someone you talk to. It is, Kusar. There is a lady that you can talk to and you can get a free heal. But since it's banned, I'm not even allowed to use it. So, okay, submission does decent damage, even though we're over leveled. Scary. There's an item here. PP up, yes. Okay, that is huge. We're gonna use that on Slash right away, because that's gonna give us. Now, how many do we have total? It's like 24 now. Yeah, 24 uses of Slash. That's very helpful. That's very helpful for the gym. Competition, I can't get enough. All right, old man. Hello, Lapras. With Sandstream. Oh, not another Leech Seed user. Get out of here. So that's gonna chip away really annoyingly. Oh, and Fire Spin? The chip damage is insane. Lapras, you're so rude. I mean, we have a ton of... Oh, my Berry Juice popped. Okay. Probably not really necessary, but at this point, Berry Juice is not super useful because it's only 20 HP. Slackoth. Okay, so this should be fine. The Fire Spin will stop, but the Leech Seed will continue. That is so toxic. That's ridiculous. Okay, I need to heal. I need to heal. I need to use the Hyper Potion. Oh, and Meditate? You're insane, Slackoth. The Leech Seed and the Sandstream are ridiculous, because I don't think the Sandstream ends when it's from the ability in Gen 3. I think when it's whipped up by the ability, it's until another weather effect is brought into battle. So don't love that. We had to burn a Hyper Potion just so we could get one hit in because of the dang Detect. Detect of all things. That's wild. Those are the things that have to keep you on your toes in Ironmon, because like one bad combo like that, like all of that chip damage and then having Detect immediately makes things much scarier. If I lose this one Pokemon, do you lose? Yes. So if Sharpedo had gone down there in that battle, it would have been over. We would have had to restart. In Patter's vid on Kaizo Ironmon, he said if you're hit with Parasong, you can swap into your HM Pokemon. Yes, in theory. If we get in a situation like that, I'll have to check the rules. The original rule set does not allow that. Ironmon Plus does. We're trying to follow the original rule set as closely as possible for this challenge specifically. We'll have to consult the rule set if we get in that situation. I hope Parasong never becomes a problem, but we'll have to see. Excuse me. Riley's still alive. Riley's gonna make it. Honestly, we are about to make a PB with Sharpedo, of all Pokemon. I would not have expected Sharpedo to be the one. Like, you could have given me a million guesses. Well, not a million guesses. Another PP up? This is clutch. More Slash. Give me more Slash. It's kind of the only move we got. So you start with a random Pokemon and got to win the entire game with it? Yep, exactly. You have to start from the top with a random Pokemon, And a random moveset too, so you don't even know what the Pokemon's going to learn. It could be like something incredible, and then it just has Harden and Tackle for the entire beginning of the game, and it's just awful. So it's really, really tough. There's a lot of rules about like not allowing legendaries and all sorts of things too. It's crazy. How close do I have to be to you? Okay. There we go. Oh, he has 3. I think we're still good on. Oh yeah, we're fine on PP. We're good. Especially it's a Pichu. Easy. Flaffy. Easy. Oh, Amnesia. Hello. You got speed me at level 26? Wild. Get out of here. Zangoose. Zangoose with Bubble Beam. What do you mean your PB is? As in getting the farthest into the game with a single Pokemon? Yep, exactly, Kenneth. So the farthest we've ever made it up to this point is I've made it to Misty after training up. I believe that was with Altaria, was our PB. We trained all the way up. We got to Misty. I got burned and a whole bunch of bad luck. And then I miscalculated some damage and we got taken down. It was really rough. But that's my personal PB as far as Ironmon goes. What's fascinating is that Sharpedo is on track to at least match Altaria. So I'm very impressed because Altaria has the benefit of having a pretty decent, at least the one we had pretty decent defensive stats, which really helps. Okay, Chansey with Earthquake is nuts, does very little damage. So Chansey is weird because it has randomized stats. It has a chance to get like really high attack because of its HP and special stats, special defense. So there is a chance that Chansey is just cracked. Hey, Fruitful, how you doing? I think you... I don't know if you've been lurking for a while. I haven't seen you in the chat, but welcome. Maybe they should put Sharpedo in the next Sharknado movie. Absolutely, this thing's a menace. Okay, I think that's every Pokemon, every trainer in this area. And by default, every Pokemon. Looks like it. Okay. Time to go beat Misty. And then we can do the SSN and then Surge. If we can beat Misty, we are officially on the best run ever. I don't think... Are there any items in Diglett Tunnel? I don't think there are. We can check it before we do Surge. I just realized we haven't gone in there, but I don't think there's any. Okay. I'm healed up. Everything looks good. Double check our everything here. Okay. We're not very fast, but we can hit like a truck. We have to fight every trainer, so we have to fight this guy and the other last that... In Gen 1, she's a required trainer. In Gen 3, you can actually get around her. But I have to fight her either way. Okay, smoke screen, that's not bad. We're fine. Just Riley's got this. Riley's got this. No problem. Okay, easy. Good job, Riley. Now, this trainer, I think she only has 1. Okay, she only has 1. And it's only a Houndour. Okay, easy. Nice, that gets us to 42. We are 1 level off getting our next move, and I don't have any rare candies. Oh, man. Well, we're going to get a move in the middle of this, probably. We just got to go for it. We're here. We got to go. Almost my favorite Pokemon. Mine is Zangoose. I really remember I still remember the first time I saw one playing Pokemon Ruby. I instantly thought it was the coolest Pokemon ever. I really liked Zangoose, too. I played a ton of Ruby, so I definitely thought... it was weird, right? Because it doesn't evolve, so I was like kind of underwhelmed that it didn't evolve, but I loved the design, so I was really torn on it, even as a kid, because I loved evolution as a kid and seeing like, you know, so I trained up a Zangoose for a while, trying to see if it would evolve, and then had to look it up and found out it didn't evolve, but I think it's an awesome design. Gotta get that Zussy lucky. Yeah, we gotta do it. This is gonna be the personal best. Let's Will-O-Wisp. I don't know what Hitmonchan has. We're going to burn it just so it doesn't do damage. Okay, minimize is a little annoying, but I really want to set up a couple of times if I can, because we know he has Foresight probably. Minimize. Hey, Colin, thank you so much for subscribing. Guys, this has been a big day for subscribers again. This is incredible. You guys are really awesome. Like, we are cruising toward that 2K sub goal, and that is incredible. You guys have been so fantastic this whole time. I'm going to sharpen one more time, and then I think we sweep. I don't think there's any world in which we don't just win this now. It might take a couple of tries to hit Hitmonchan, but he is burned, so eventually he will go down. Because Pursuit, yeah, Pursuit is only 100% accuracy as well. There we go. And a crit as well. Nice, okay. So that's nearly worst case scenario. Cat Soup, thank you for subscribing. With Signal Beam. Luckily no Thunder, and we one hit. Easy, Riley's got this. We are set up, we are stacked. We are rocking and rolling. The rough skin is not great. Oh, and a Corefish and a Crawdont. Okay. We still have a full restore, I believe. So we actually still have some healing in our back pocket. And a Smeargle? We got so lucky. Okay. Raikou didn't hit us with an electric move. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Sharpedo is crazy. They just put an Ice Cube for Sharpen. I believe that's the animation in Gens 1 through 3. It's a little square. Hey, Sean, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. And we got one for Marlon. There we go. Marlon's been asking for one all day. We got it. Thank you so much, Sean, for the gifted. That went to... wait, that went to yourself, too. Fantastic. Your gifted membership, Marlon, was Bonzon, Mr. Goofy, and Nick all got memberships. Thank you so much, Sean, for dropping those. That is a new PB. We are officially on the PB run with a Sharpedo. Did you guys see that? So we can use her TM. She gave us Attract. We already got the chance to learn Attract. And she gave it to us again. Huh. Well, thanks, Misty. We didn't even get to our next level, though, so we will still learn another move here in one level. But now it's time for something I'm a little scared to do. It's the SS Ann. And then we got to catch a HM Pal afterward. Ah. Went too far. I don't have somebody to use Cut yet, but we will have to pick one up after. I believe HMs are all universal with the setup I have. So we can just basically catch anything and teach it all the HMs we need. So that would be the plan. Juho, you have a very pleasant feel to your stream. Glad you popped up in my feed randomly. Keep it up. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Riley wants to track so she can be in a relationship. I mean, it is useful usually, because usually in Gens 1 and Gens 2, I mean, and maybe 3, a lot of the opponents have male Pokemon just by default. So in theory, we could use it. It would be useful. We need something that actually does damage. It's kind of a big problem at this point. Okay. We've got everything we can get. We have to do the SSN all in one shot, basically. We can pick up as many items as we can get. Just check every room for any hidden items, anything. This is a TM. Oh, wait, no, I need to go beat the rival first. Almost forgot. The rules say first battle has to be the rival. And then we got to pick up Cut, and then we can go do anything else we want. Because once we're done, or once we are too weak, we have to leave, and anything else is gonzo. Crobat with Thundershock. Okay, that didn't do a lot. And no paralysis. I thought this would be easier than it was. Crobat, get out of here. I thought Crobat would just go down. It had actually good defense. Okay, Acid is at least... It's not great. It's at least something. It's something physical. Okay. It's at least we have a move. Everybody, we have a move. Riley is cracked. You beat Misty? Yes, we are on the PB run. This is officially the PB run. Carvanha, get out of here, little brother. And then it's Flareon. So Flareon has a weird moveset. It's kind of bad. Sandstorm, Mega Punch, Swagger, Scary Face. It's not the greatest Pokemon. That's so sad. It's cool that we get to see Flareon come up so much, but unfortunately it's not performing very well, which is good for us. I love that. All right, we got cut. Now we can go explore. So we want as many of the available hidden items as possible. I don't know these rooms as well in Gen 3 as I do in Gen 1. Okay, we have decent health. I think we still have a heal. If we can pick up another heal, I think we'll be in a better spot, honestly. Okay, Ralts, easy peasy. Get out of here. Skiploom, still easy. Begown. I probably should be using Acid as much as possible. It has more PP. And I probably can get some good use out of it. The Soothe Bell is unfortunate. Yeah, we only have a full restore, but we have a full heal. I'm going to avoid the trainers for now. I have to fight both of them for this, but worth it probably. Sharpen acid, yep. Basically, you always prefer Jolteon and Vaporeon to Flareon in early gens. I loved Flareon. In Gen 1, it actually performs pretty well, comparatively. And, oh yeah, that's right. I was like, why does he have Tri-Attack? We got the chance to learn it, but Slash was better. How much does Acid do? Okay, Twin Needle's actually unfortunate. I was like, this is, what do you call it? Psychic type. My brain is not working because I've been playing too much Pokemon. That's Psychic type, so I wasn't scared of it, but maybe I should have been. Gotta use Acid to try to maximize our PP. Having only one Pokemon makes you get to a very high level. It does. I believe we're on the experience curve that requires the most training out of all of them, which is the fluctuating experience curve. Meaning that... Oh, I use Slash. I didn't mean to do that. And he has Thundershock. Okay. This is actually really bad. Because Gengar specifically double resists our Acid. I might have to heal here. And it has Thundershock. This is actually very bad. Shoot. This is pretty bad. So Thundershock does 27 damage. I'm going to chance it. And you may hate me for this. I need to chance it because I need... Okay. I can no longer chance it. I need to heal. Okay, that's our heal. And he has a lot of uses of Thundershock, so we can just keep doing that. I need to start doing some damage. Okay, wait, the crit was huge. Oh, it didn't quite go down. Ah, Moonlight! Gengar! No, this Gengar is the worst. This Gengar is specifically built against us. Please just go down, Gengar. This item better be good. It made us burn our full restore to get it. I mean, we got the experience too, but dang, that's unfortunate. Oh, that hurts. And it's a max revive. We can't even use it. Ah, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. So Gengar with electric moves are awful. Yeah, Acid was quad resisted. It was literally the only move we had to deal damage. Oh, that's so bad. One of these rooms is the healing room, but we cannot use it. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Okay, Numel, you're fine. Get out of here. Go away. At this point, I don't think I even want the experience. It's just too dangerous. Don't crit. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Whew. Okay, I know there's some items in here that we don't have to fight for. Oh, Soda Pop. Okay, that's great, actually. Star Piece, not so good. Sacred Ash, can't use it. And there's one here. There we go. Another experience share. Would have been cool normally in a normal playthrough to get multiple of those. Okay. Oops. I know that there's some items on the lower floor. The soda pop makes me feel a whole lot better. Ooh, a mental herb. Okay. I can't use this. I can toss it. I can't use that. I can toss that. I can sell that. Okay. Ooh, this is tough now. There are some more items. I have to fight people, I think, for most of them, though. Ooh, that guy turns. Okay, I'm scared. I think I have to fight a guy. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I have one soda pop. I'm over leveled. Okay. Fine there. Steelix sucks. Oh wait, no, we do big damage. Ember doesn't do anything. We're fine. Okay. We're fine. Woo! Why do we always need to save the world in Pokemon games? Can't someone else do it and just become the champion? I know, right? Like, just let us have our own adventure. We don't need to save the world. Yes, you're right, Crimson. I can't use any TMs that are not from gyms. So, unfortunately, the only TM that we can currently use is for Attract, and that was a really bad... Wait, is there an item here? X-Defend is actually really useful for Surge. I hate that I am so low HP. Trying to think, is there anything on the upper deck? Are there any items up here? So I can probably get around these guys somewhat. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Are there any other items? I think there are some in the lower, in the basement floor. I'm just scared to get caught in a battle. I mean, I have... Let's just do it. Because I know that that's that. That's the... Okay. Maybe we actually have gotten everything? Yeah, I think we've actually gotten everything. Yep. Okay. That might be everything available in the SSN, at least. This guy attacks us, too. But he's luckily one step in. And I think this is the healing room. Oh, healing room. I wish I could use it, but we're done. I'm not chancing any more battles. That got real risky. Has anyone ever told you you kind of resemble the healthier J-Wits? I have not heard that, but thank you. And thank you for subscribing somewhat. I believe that was Crimson. Thank you. Thank you, Crimson. Let's see. I don't think there's any other items over here. We obviously are going to have to get the pass here, the bike voucher. There's no other items in here, though, it looks like. There's nothing here. Yeah. Okay. There's really nothing left but to fight Surge, honestly, at this point. You know what? I might just pick up the old rod so we can get an HM PAL. It's going to be an easy way to get an HM PAL. Let's see what we can fish up here. So I'm going to catch an HM PAL so we can use Cut. There we go. What do we got? It's Illumise. Okay, hello. Hello, hello. We're just gonna Ultra Ball. Might as well. We're not gonna use them otherwise. Woo! Okay. We got... This is our HM PAL. What should we name our HM PAL? Our HM PAL will be named after Sean, because he gifted those memberships earlier. Thank you so much, Sean, for that. We love seeing the gifted memberships to give back to the community. It's fantastic. Sean, that's for you. Okay. Actually, that gives us an item. Escape rope. Can't use it, but it is there. Next move at level... we get our next move at level 48. You can actually tell on the tracker by where it says moves right above my list of moves. And it says 8 out of 10 and then in parentheses 48. So I've learned 8 out of 10 of the moves that Sharpedo is going to learn. We get our next one at level 48. So that's kind of like what that's telling us there. Also above that, it tells us how much percent heals we have. Right now, we only have 38%, which is not great. That's the one soda pop. It's all we got right now. I can sell, sure, the Lax Incense because we can't use it. as well as the star piece, just to make sure we have enough space in our bag. And the nuggets. We actually have 2 nuggets. Okay. Might as well sell the escape rope too. I might have been able to use that like later in Sabrina's gym, maybe. Not really a big deal. All right. So now I can go and teach cut. For the first time, we have our first HM use. Okay. Sure. Whatever. You're never gonna be in battle. All right, Sean. Sean's got cut. Haha, put me to work. I'm glad you like it, Sean. Surge is terrifying in Kaizo Ironmon. I am very scared, especially since we only have 1 healing item, and I guess we have some what do you call it? Status items, which is really good to see. Is the Mega for Sharpedo available, Michael Knight? It is not. No Megas are available, no regional forms. It's just the base, what is available gens 1 through 3. How do you like how strict the rules are, or do you like more lenient rule sets? For this, I actually do like the strict rules. I think it's fun. Strict rules are, for some things it's tough, right? Like, I don't think I would enjoy like the survival version of Kaizo where you can't use the Pokemon centers and it's super, super tough. This is already pretty difficult. And since I do it for stream, I want to be able to still like not have so many rules that I can still focus and like hang out with, like I can still look at chat and like talk to you guys and not be like completely always locked in, because sometimes it takes that. But yeah, all right, let's see. We got to fight all these guys and then we can do the trash can puzzle, which is the worst puzzle in Pokemon. And then we can try it out. Okay, this is actually a good use for acid. Oh, not the chip damage already. Don't do this, Sceptile. Get out of here. Oops, I gotta turn that off. I gotta change us back to the set mode. Okay, Crab Hammer. That actually does more than I was expecting from Crab Hammer. It is stab, I guess. Ah, the Endeavor. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh, no. Get out. Oh, no. Please, Riley, just knock it out. No! Riley, no! Oh, man. All I had was the soda pop. I maybe could have used it there, but... Oh, man. I just don't know if it would have helped, because with Endeavor, we were in a bad spot either way. Oh, man. No healing items except for 1 soda pop. Kind of, that's what happens. Not the GOAT. Riley is the GOAT. That was tough. Oh, 7's in the chat for Riley. Man, that was a good run, though. Riley did incredible. Rip Shark Girl. Yes. Rip to Riley. I'm back. You remember Sarah? Yeah, Sarah was our Kingdra, right? Another heartbreaking loss because it was just a bide mishap. Endeavor was rough. Man, okay. Well, dang. That was a fantastic run. Riley is officially the PB. Now what? Harry, we go to the top. Now what is we're back at the lab. That's what happens in Ironmon when you lose. I had poor coverage. Yeah, Abdus. It was just, I'm so surprised with just Slash, basically, for most of the run, we were able to get that far. Dreco, sorry, just started watching you died. Guess I gave you the bad luck. No, Dreco, that was honestly, for a Sharpedo with basically only Slash the whole run, it did so well. Really, I didn't expect that to go that far. Incredible, incredible. But hold on. Hold up. This is actually also incredible. All right, so we're starting from the top again. We just got Charizard with Fire Blast, Blast Burn, Ice Ball, Extreme Speed. Oh no, okay. Oh, I rejoined and see the lab. I was joking when I said I missed it. Yeah, we went down. It's unfortunate. Charmander and Charizard. Oak is really cooking with the starter choices. Absolutely. Charizard. Charizard is here. Man, we haven't had to use very many people at all from chat. That's crazy. Let's see here. Let's see somebody new who we haven't actually used as a name yet. Who haven't we used from the chat? Let's see. Crimson, you have a great name for a Charizard. Let's use you as the name here. Crimson. That actually goes hard for a Charizard. Crimson. Nice. There we go. He has a Hariyama, which I'm actually not too upset about. We need to take the TM away. We can't use it, unfortunately, either. But Fire Blast is, and with a plus special attack nature, is giving me some hope. All right, how much does this do? Not bad. Okay, bounce. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I don't know who mentioned it last time. But apparently in the lab battle, you can't miss attacks, which I didn't know. And then we hit a dig afterward. We hit somebody when they were in dig, and now we hit somebody while they're airborne. That's so funny. Goodbye. I could have used just Blast Burn, I guess, but just for fun. Probably won't use it very much in the run, I'm assuming. Our defense isn't great. Synthesis would be good, but it's banned. Synthesis would have been awesome. That is a really good start. Honestly, Charizard with Fire Blast. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Fun fact, all of Kanto's cities are named after colors. Yes! And except for Palette Town, which makes a lot of sense because it's the color palette. You know, like a painter's palette. Gotta get through all these Meowths. We are off to the races again. We'll see how far we get. I'm guessing this will actually go pretty well. We have some pretty glaring weaknesses. Like we have a rock weakness and a not great defense, which scares me if we get hit by a rock slide. But for the most part, it's looking pretty good. Our special defense is really high, which is awesome. What's tough is all of the moves like Endeavor or like Perish Song. They get real complicated. Blast Burn is overkill. I hope we get Thunderbolt quick enough. That would be really good. Or Psychic, something like just hard-hitting special move. I'd be so down. Blue Flute is not allowed. All right, we are off to the forest again. Ooh, Lepa Berry, okay. Actually could genuinely be useful. And a Ross Berry. I like seeing the berries because we can actually use it. Yes, and so we have 9 moves to learn total, and we get one at level 13, plus all of the TMs that we can get from gym leaders. It's basically how it goes. Hey, Joland, thank you so much. Joland, I believe. All right, heart scale. All right. This should go pretty well. Ice Ball does lock us in, I think, to using it, which is not my favorite. Ooh, okay. Bad matchup, but we have extreme speed. That did nothing. Extra Sensory with 30 PP. Yes, Extra Sensory would be so good. I'd like to see a Nuzlocke with a full normal team. Ooh, that'd be a good run, honestly. Normal types have a really good variety of moves. Thank you, Abdus, for subscribing. You're fantastic. We just go for... Okay, Superpower is going to be resisted. defense fell. That's going to help for extreme speed. Okay, that does a lot more damage. Apparently, Rapid Dash just takes more from Fire Blast than it does. I guess I probably could have used extreme speed now that its defense is down 2. But that'll knock it out. That's a weird matchup, but that works. Its special defense must be way bad, and its regular defense must be incredible. Wow, we got up to level 11 already with that. Okay, nice. Absol. Okay. I mean, we have a potion. I'm feeling pretty good about just knocking this thing out. Okay. Ooh, I'm blocked. I can't run away. Oh, dear. Is this hack Pokemon is only one gen? It's gens 1 through 3. So we get to see everything up through anything you see in Hoenn and FireRed with all of the abilities and such and moves of those regions. Oh, did Hariyama use Endeavor? And I missed it in the lab battle? That's wild. It's already coming back to haunt me. The dang Endeavor. Oh, these flutes. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't know if the heart scale is useful at all for tutors. Move tutors are allowed. I'll hang on to it. Don't know if it's useful. White herb is actually also allowed because it's a consumable. The best 3 gens in your opinion, Kenneth? I think that they're fantastic, honestly, and it makes it super fun for this type of run. Hello? I think we just honestly Ice Ball here. The glare. Wait. That was a 1 in 10, a 10%, that 10% chance to miss Ice Ball. Oh my gosh. What is happening? 2 Ice Balls in a row. 3 Ice Balls in a row? What is happening? That's a 90% move. Go again. There we go. My goodness. Okay, Skull Bash luckily is doing very little. Heat Wave should do also very little. Okay, yeah. There we go. Grass Whistle. Honestly, I'll put that in place of Blast Burn because Fire Blast is better. Because putting Pokemon to sleep could actually become really useful. Oh, Venusaur, perfect. Mega Drain, that should do very little. 1 damage. Ah, we're paralyzed. That's okay. Now we do Fire Blast. Boom. There we go. Good job, Crimson. Got to level 15. We got our next move at 20. Probably right before Brock. This is very resisted. Everything is resisted. I think we just got to go for... Okay, the slam. I'm very paralyzed. I don't love that. Luckily, he can't move a lot either. Okay. I think we just got to hit the Fire Blasts. I don't think we really have an option here. Ammonite's a really bad matchup for us, but I mean, at this point, we can just Extreme Speed. Does it do enough? There we go. Okay, now we can go back and heal. All right, good start so far, good start. I would love Flamethrower instead of Fire Blast, honestly, but it is what it is. At least it's stab and does a ton of damage, which I love. These are flipping explodes. Yeah, it does. I believe the Joy in the Forest doesn't heal status. Abdus, she heals things besides poison. But if you're poisoned, she just refuses to heal you at all, which is really bad. Like, then you have to walk all the way to the Pokemon Center with poison. It's just really mean. Do you lose a lot of runs early? Seems like that might be the most dangerous part of the run. Yes. That first trainer is a big, like, determining factor whether you're going to even have a run or not. Because if you can't beat that first trainer, you basically just, know that you're, you basically know at the first trainer whether you're going to have a run or not as soon as he sends out a Pokemon. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Because since it's randomized, I know he sent out like Rayquaza before, or Rayquaza, whatever the proper pronunciation is. I've always said Rayquaza, but I know that's probably not right. But yeah, when he sends out a Pokemon, you'll immediately know because you'll either be underleveled or bad matchup, and you're like, this is just done. Unfortunately, he's one big point, and then the next one is Brock. If you can get past all the trainers in the forest and get all, get luck to get through the forest and then get to Brock, you're then going to have the next big hurdle of, can you finish a full gym set? Because that's like 7 Pokemon in Brock's gym. So if you don't have enough PP or have other weaknesses, you'll find out there really quickly. But if you can beat Brock, there's a good chance you'll make it a long way into the run. That's really like kind of the 2 points. If you can make it past the first trainer, it's at least a usable Pokemon. If you can make it past Brock, you've got to run. Can you reheal in beds? No, I cannot use any of the free healing, especially in places like the SSN or Sylph. They're not allowed. So Sylph is actually terrifying. The PP situation isn't very good. It's very not. It's a very not good PP situation. We are going to need some PP ups if we're going to be able to have any endurance in this run here. It's going to be real tough. But I'm hoping that we just learn a different special move in place of Ice Ball. And that will really help as well. Of course, Ice Ball is also our best move as far as PP, so we will see how it goes. Sylph is basically just a gauntlet. Yeah, Sylph is probably the toughest part of the entire game as far as like one specific area, because the gyms are hard because there's a few trainers. Sylph has like, I don't even know how many trainers. Dozens probably for the whole building. So it's very, very difficult and without healing. But basically what you'll do, you'll beat everything up until Giovanni. And then you just have to go back and do as much as you can, and while still leaving enough in reserve for Giovanni. And then you just have to call it at a certain point and beat him. But I think let's see. I'm trying to think. I know Gen 1 a little bit better, but as far as required trainers in Sylph, there is the guy, you have to beat the guy for the card key. And then you can cut through one of the teleporting pads to get to Blue without any other trainers. And then there's one required trainer for Giovanni and then Giovanni. So there's Blue and Giovanni and 2 required trainers minimum, which is totally doable. Then on top of that, you're like any additional training you do, which is important, like you just have to kind of fit as much in as you can. Say Matilda, please. Sure, Matilda, but if we'll want to keep from spamming, because YouTube chat, the automatic moderation will flag that, so just be careful there. But yes, hi Matilda, how are you doing? This challenge is meant to be unfair. Yeah, it's meant to be as terrible as possible, basically. There's a crit. Goodbye, Aerodactyl. Okay, I already got that. We out of here. We made it through the forest. Okie dokie. All right. So we got Fire Blast, Grass Whistle, Ice Ball, and Extreme Speed. We have a really bad situation for Brock as far as we're just not going to have enough moves if we're not in a good spot. We have a lot of berries. We have a Lepa Berry, which actually does matter here. Do I have anything to sell? I guess I could sell the Sacred Ash. Can't use it anyway. I can buy Repels. Then we can get out of here. Hi, Patrick. How you doing? Where can I read the rules? So, Nicholas, if you hold down on the stream on the vertical side, it should pop up an option to open up the description. And then from there, I have all of the main rules listed and a link to the GitHub page where they have like the huge list. There's a lot, but the description should summarize it. But essentially, as one Pokemon, I can only use items in battle and not outside of battle. If I faint, I lose the game and have to start over from the top. That's kind of the gist, but there's more in the description. Okay. Can run through here. Got to go back and fight Blue. And then we can try Brock. And I think at that point, we'll know if this Charizard can run. Because I think we're in a pretty good spot. But we do have definitely a problem with our moves that I don't have really a solution for right now. We have decent coverage with Extreme Speed, Fire Blast, Ice Ball. Grass Whistle is good in a pinch, but honestly, I would happily give it up for something better. Fire Blast should one hit. Nice. Crit as well. Charizard, you don't have to go that hard. Jeez. Have some mercy on the poor guy. Okay, Spark isn't great, but we are fine. And we one-shot. Easy. Thunder. Okay. I don't know what to do about this. I think we need to keep Ice Ball because Ice Ball has the most PP out of anything we have. I hate that it locks us in to Ice Ball, but it seems useful. Grass Whistle is nice for sleep, but it's very inaccurate. Extreme Speed is our only physical move, which our physical stat is pretty low. We only have 31 attack, but we have 48 special attack. But it's not unusable because Extreme Speed is good. Fire Blast is stab, so we have to keep that. Thank you so much, Nicholas, for subscribing. You rock. Get rid of Grass Whistle? I'm thinking so. Extreme Speed should go. It will help you against pesky water types. How much time have you spent with this challenge? Because the attempts counter keeps on going. Yeah, I think this is stream number 11, and I do typically like 3 hours at a time. So like 30 hours so far into the challenge. Attempts 417 attempts right now. Yeah, it's tough. Grass Whistle is probably, I'm seeing a lot of Grass Whistle. I think that's the right choice, honestly. Extreme Speed is the other option, but being able to outspeed and have just a little bit more coverage, I think is worth it. Hey, Cole, thank you for subscribing. Extreme Speed is nice for those times when you're slower, but only need a tiny bit of damage. Yeah, I think so. Grass Whistle is just not reliable, and that's sad. Oh, thank you, Madison. But that's sad compared to Thunder. But we do hit real hard. Fire Blast, Thunder, Ice Ball too once it gets stacked. But very weird situation as far as moves go. Luckily for like any of the like gym battles or like shorter, like 1 or 2 trainers, should be okay. It's not a great situation for Sylph, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll just have to make do with that. Hopefully by then we can get like Flamethrower instead or something. That would be very nice. That is the downside in this type of challenge. Like, obviously the balance for Pokemon games in general is that the higher power a move is, the more, the less PP it has, sometimes the more inaccurate it is. But that's especially problematic here because we don't have a choice. So now we're just so limited. Hello, Robin. Thanks for joining us today. You can use another Pokemon for HMs. Yes. In this battle, like it's kind of necessary for any run just because very few Pokemon can even learn. I don't think I even needed to do that. But very few Pokemon can learn all the HMs. I think that Nidoking is in the rare group in FireRed that can basically learn everything you need for the entire run. So that's a pretty good exception to the rule. It sucks to have to use HMs on your main Pokemon though. So really it's best to have at least one HM pal. And I actually have usually 3 different HM pals on my solo runs. They're all for HMs, obviously, but I mean, if you need cut and strength and flash and fly, like it starts to stack up just being too many moves for one HM pal, and not every Pokemon learns that many. So 3 is typically my go-to for HM pals. For this though, since HMs are universal, you can usually get away with 1. The shaky accuracy on the moves is spooky, but fortune favors the brave. Absolutely it does. I'm just glad we don't have something that makes our accuracy any worse than it is. Okay. Here we go. We just gotta go for it. Let's get to Brock. Let's make it happen. Can't remember who said it. Said the Verdian trees look like flexing buff dudes in chat once, but it's haunted me ever since. We gotta go back and look at it because it is true. It is wild. Thunder is just oh no! No. I don't even have anybody else to switch to. Perish Song first turn. At least we one-shot. Ah, come on. Go down, Flareon. Huh? Get out of here. Go. There's a use for extreme speed right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was scary. Michael Knight, I proved you wrong. We made it. We did it. X-Blood is best Pokemon next to Noivern, hands down. Sound-based Pokemon OP. Well, Christopher, if you feel that way, would you be interested in a sound type that people have talked about? Because I've heard a lot of people talking about that. But I think that would be really cool. That was stressful. That really was stressful. That was terrible. We're still at full health too. For being as stressful as that was, we didn't even take any damage, which is wild. Get an HM Pokemon so you can prevent Parasong and hopefully you won't get Destiny bonded. Yeah, I should. I typically get the HM PAL as late as possible. I don't know for sure in the rule set we're following if I'm allowed to swap just for Parasong. It's usually not a problem. Obviously in that case, it would have been useful. Okay, Barrier is fine because we have special moves. Goodbye, Aron. Sunkern? This is way overkill, but goodbye. Okay, let's see. We learned another move at 27. Sludge Bomb should be fine. Oh, the poison. The poison is unfortunate. I think we have an antidote. I'm gonna knock this thing out. Apparently I'm not gonna knock this thing out quite yet. But I want to knock this thing out and then heal the poison so it doesn't poison me again. Because that'd be a waste of a healing item. Unless we can just... Okay. I don't know what it's going to have. I'm going to heal the poison anyway. I might as well potion. Since it's going to hit me. Hey, Kabir, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not good. Please just go away. I don't think we have any other... We don't have any other healing items. That actually did more damage than I thought. It has decent attack. Okay. Clefairy. Oh, we can't hit... Oh, no. Thunder, please. Please, KO. No. Wait, okay. We're fine. Clefairy doesn't do anything. We're fine. We're good. We're good. The inaccuracy is scary. Good thing I had that potion. Because we only had 19 health left. And we get the TM for Supersonic. Brah, come on. Supersonic? That's terrible. That's awful. But we can heal up. We made it. It's always exciting thinking about a new type addition. Sound seems like a very interesting idea for a new type. Yes. I really think that it would be the one that would make the most sense. What would sound type be strong and weak to? That's a great question. Honestly, what's nice about that is you could kind of make it whatever it needs for balancing of like in Pokemon. Some things might make sense, like sound moves through water more quickly, so it could be super effective against water. Or maybe like, maybe flying, like it like confuses the flying types or something, because like it blasts them out of the air or something like that. Sound type would probably be weak to fire, since if someone flamethrowers in your ear, it would be pain. I love that logic, Fishy. That's so funny. All right. Now we just gotta train up. Yeah, that was very close, right? What about light type? There's dark, so why not light? The thing with that is we got fairy, which kind of is basically what light type would be. It's interesting they didn't just call it light, because I think that would have also worked. But, ooh, Flareon has Sharpen. Sharpen doesn't help with Hydro Pump though, Flareon, because that's probably going to be your next move. Get out of here. What I would have actually loved is Compound Eyes. If we could have had Compound Eyes on this Charizard, I think we would have been like insane. The Brock Gym was mentally draining. Yeah, that was complicated to say the least. Not the poison powder. I would love some shed skin or something right now, because like the poison is not my favorite. Okay, Doug Trio. This should be fine for Fire Blast. Get out of here. We cannot take much damage because we need to walk all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Another Dugtrio! Who would have thunk it? Apparently he's a slow Dugtrio too because he doesn't outspeed. Weak against bug and poison, strong against water and fairy. Yes, Abdus. I love that idea for a sound type. I think we should have plenty of HP to get back. Yep, okay. Cool. Why is Dugtrio so angry? I don't know. His Gen 3 sprite really is super angry. It's very odd. Is this a randomizer Nuzlocke? Essentially Dark Shadow. The full rules are in the description. But essentially, it's one Pokemon only, Nuzlocke, with randomized, and it's Kaizo, so it's extra high levels and more difficult. There's a million other rules along with that, which you can read through. So it's a little complicated, but essentially, yeah. I guess is the main takeaway. Doom Desire. Oh, he has Volt Absorb. Well, you know what? Take this Ice Ball. I kind of want something in place of Ice Ball. I actually kind of like having Extreme Speed. I think it could be useful, but Ice Ball is not my favorite. I don't know what I would want in place of it, though. Maybe Psychic would be really good. What else would be really good for Gen 3? I mean, even Surf would probably be helpful, in all honesty. We're bopping with the music here. I'm going to turn that down just slightly because I just realized that. No, actually, isn't that loud. Hopefully that's not picking up on the mic. Let me know if there's any weird soundage. I usually say that at the top. What does Doom Desire do? Doom Desire is basically like Future Sight, but Steel type. Is essentially what it is. A10? I don't know how to say your name. If I sub it, then please catch a cool looking fire type Pokemon and name it Ace. That'd be great. Ace is a good name. I mean, we have a cool looking fire type Pokemon right now. Charizard's Gen 3 sprites are really fantastic. Kind of running out of moves. I should just use Thunder here since I'm not too scared of it. Even if we miss, it's fine. Nah, Sandstream. I'm going to do the terrible thing and not use Fire Blast, instead use Thunder, because this will still KO. And I can save one use of Fire Blast just in case. Hello, Kyogre. Fancy seeing you here on a random bug catchers team. Goodbye, Kyogre. I have Thunder. This is actually a good example of why I need a Fire Blast. There we go. Up until Generation 5, Doom Desire doesn't even do Steel type damage. Yep. Same with Future Sight, actually. Future Sight also does not actually deal Psychic type damage. It just deals flat damage based on the base power. You don't get stab with it. You don't get super effective damage with it. It just is, which is weird. I don't know why they decided to do that way. It makes it more consistent, I guess, but also just overall weaker, which is just a disappointment. Pokemon brings back the memories? Yes, it does. I absolutely agree. Oh, that's super cool. So Prism is a hack of Generation 2 that adds Pokemon up to Gen 4, but with Gen 2 sprites. I love that. I love when there's custom sprites to actually match the game that is being hacked. That's my favorite thing. Hydro Cannon? Oh, wow. What is with this? I mean... Okay, chat, what do you think? Is there any reason... I'm trying to think here. Here's crazy. Is there any reason to take Hydro Cannon in place of Ice Ball? The PP is terrible. Do you have the quality of life mod? Yes, we do, Frank. We have the quality of life mod, which is really nice. Yeah, the Charizard's going for the big damage. This guy is not holding back. Keep this moveset. Ice Ball's PP is better. Yeah, I think so. The recharge on Hydro Cannon is also really bad. So I think we need to leave it. No, don't go for it. Yep. This dude had Blast Burn and Hydro Cannon on the same moveset and Thunder. What is, like, this guy just is picking basically the hardest hitting moves in the entire game for each type. That is so crazy. I don't really need to heal, but I'm already running over here, so I'm going to do it anyway. Go for a grass type move to replace Ice Ball. I like that idea. Something like Razor Leaf. I can't use Mega Drain, unfortunately. It is illegal. I wonder if we'll see Frenzy Plant later. That would be hilarious. We get the full trio. That'd be really funny. Do 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 do. And he got the boost. Oh. Oh, that hurts. A random level 17 Scizor or Caesar with Ancient Power because it's 4 times effective, got the crit and the Omni Boost. That just wrecked us. No. Oh no. What we can do, we can actually jump over here to this little toolkit thing. We can go to, is it extras? Logs, view log. Okay, so this will actually tell us a whole bunch about the run. So we were going to learn Poison Fang, Air Cutter. We would have had Stab, Air Cutter. I guess our attack is bad. Barrier, Fury Cutter, Torment. So we got most of our good moves. Route 3. I believe this was James. We can actually pull up James here and see. Oh my good gosh. So this Caesar was just built to destroy us. Look at this thing. So this thing had a base 164 HP, a base 122 attack, and a base 155 speed. And it had huge power. Holy crap. So his effective base attack was 244. That's insane. Hang on, I want to run that Caesar. That's crazy. Killer Japanese Hornet, for real. There's no surviving that thing. Oh my gosh. Frank, what's your PB? We have made it so far to their Vermilion Gym. We have not made it to Surge. We got to the trainers in the Vermilion Gym, and we got unlucky with some Endeavor and then just not having enough healing items. But we've made it to Gym 3, which was pretty dang good. Vermilion's Gym scares me a little because there's 3... Is there 3 or 4 required trainers and then Surge? Your PB is Lance? That's so good, Frank. I'm really impressed. All right, well, we only got a couple of attempts so far. I feel like we boot up one more. Imagine you get Caesar next run. That'd be crazy. We only had, like, literally, I think we started this at 415. We're only at 417 on the attempts. That's how good the attempts today have been. I said we boot up another one. Pineco. Not the Pineco starter. All right. Berry Juice, useful. Elekid, Girafarig, Kakuna. That's more like it, Ironmon. Well, hold on, wait a minute. Megahorn, Dragon Claw, and Levitate. That's wild. Shumon, I'm going to name this after you. We got the Kakuna. So we could evolve this actually probably like right after this gym battle and see what we get. I mean, it is a randomized evolution, but I don't think we survive a Thunder. Never mind. Any Pokemon can evolve into a legendary. yes, if their base stat total is roughly the same, and I believe they have to share a typing, but it is possible. It is possible. Roselia, Quilava, those aren't our favorites. So unless it's on our favorites, we have to take whatever Pokeball is showing on the tracker. So we have to take this one because it's not one of our, we didn't see any of our favorites that are listed there. I have to take a Grimer. Okay. It was a level 38. It has Blast Burn, Submission, Confusion, Poison Gas. I'm getting this Pivot. One of the other rules we haven't actually had to use yet is that if we get a Pokemon that we don't like, we can swap. So I can go catch a Pokemon and then we can get a new one. We haven't even had to do it today at all. But let's just see how much Confusion does. Very little. Okay. I don't even look at her. Oh my goodness. He has Stab Blaze Kick. Well, Submission is now just going to KO us. Wait. If he just keeps missing? How is this happening? Ah, there it goes. Probably should have gone for the Blast Burn, honestly, at the last one. Don't think it would have worked, but because it's resisted. But it is what it is. Master Ball, fancy. Zapdos is there, but we don't have it as a favorite. Oh no. I can't take it. I have to take my cargo. Okay. I mean, it's not good. Not really good at all. I'm just going to pivot. I don't know if we can beat a Zapdos with my cargo. The lab battle is sometimes the most crushing part of the whole run in general. I mean, I might as well meditate once. Oh, okay. Stab, jump kick. Well, not stab, but like super effective jump kick. That's rough. I often run Zapdos on my favorites, which like is really good for this game. I swapped it to Articuno, and then I got Zapdos on the table. Is Aggron base 600? No, he's 530, so we are allowed to take this Aggron. His moves are good. His stats are awful. What is this thing? Wild. He's a speedy tank with nothing else to use. And it has Splash? Oh no! This could be a good run. Well, I'm glad you believe in it. I got a favorite Suicune in my first run. Trainer had Destiny Bond Route 1. Oh no! Not Destiny Bond. That's the worst way to go in this thing. You know what's Snom but shiny? I'm going to name this Aggron Snom for you. How about that? Snom. You may think it's an Aggron. It's just a Snom. It's Snom in disguise. Are stats and everything random as well? Yes. So stats, moveset, everything is completely randomized. So I should have taken the guard spec off and used that, but we have Dragon Breath is probably our only real option here. Wow, we do nothing with Dragon Breath. Okay, Drill Peck? How does this Drill Peck do? Also nothing. We just deal no damage. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. I think it's only going to use Focus Punch, so I can just hold down the turbo button on my controller and just hang out. You can just kind of chill. How you guys doing? You never did an Ironmon Poke Guy? It's awesome to try. There's a link to the GitHub page in the description, the ironmon.gg. You can get a bunch of information about it and learn how to do it. It's really fun, honestly. I know, for an Aggron, this is wrong for it to be doing this little damage. Just beep. Which is so pathetic. I mean, our defenses are incredible, but we do nothing. Also, apparently he can do nothing, which is hilarious. How many more Dragon Breaths do we have? I think we have enough Dragon Breath to actually make this work. Just kind of sit here doing this. You got this? We definitely got this. This Aggron is never giving up. It's never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. And this Nosepass apparently just only loves Focus Punch. So there's that. Oh, hey, thank you guys. We just passed the 1,800 subscriber. That is so weird to say. 1,800 subscribers. That is incredible. You guys have been amazing today. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed. We're going to get to that 2K goal so we can do that Nuzlocke in black or white. I'll put up a poll in the next little bit where we will actually get a full breakdown of what you guys want to see for that Nuzlocke, because I'm guessing black and white. I think that's one of the fan favorites. I'll give some options so that the community can decide, but we will be doing a Nuzlocke at 2K on stream, probably to replace this series, since it seems to be happening pretty soon. We're probably going to get that before we actually beat Ironmon, but we will try our darndest to get through Ironmon. But thank you everybody that has been subscribing today. That's fantastic. I love to see it. Bullet Seed. Might as well learn Bullet Seed in place of Splash. I believe Bullet Seed has 10 base power. This Snom here is very weak, but he is fantastic looking. He's very fancy. Oops. Not give. Nope, not summary. Oops, not summary again. There we go. Take. There we go. Now we can summary. So mild nature. Yeah, 18 defense, 16 special defense, 32 speed, and basically nothing in either attack stat. Wild. So wild. Maybe it's worth pivoting this thing. I don't know. Not for Azurill. So I am allowed to catch something in the wild and swap them if I really want to, because I can only use one Pokemon, but I can change the Pokemon I'm using if I need to. I don't know. Our stats besides our attacking stats are good. Really good for level 7 to have a 32 speed. Ampharos might be better. It has Trace. Okay. So we have an Ampharos as one option. Ampharos is pretty good. Lots of Azurill, though, which are very bad. You'd abandon Snom? I don't know. I might have to. If we have something better. Snom is pretty dang good. But, well, Metal Coat, if only I had a move that I could use that for, or if I could even use that at all. Snom is good, but like, I don't know. Its attack stats are so bad. Calcium, hey, there's something. That helps a little bit. Special attack. There we go. Our 8 special attack. We are mighty. Okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, Blastoise has Howl. Stomp. Okay, not bad so far. Ice Punch. Ice Punch. Okay, we already know you have Ice Punch. What's your last move? Stomp. Okay, yes. Great. I love the stomping. Very impressive. Because Howl with Stomp. I don't know what the last move is. Okay. Hey, Heather. You're new here? Welcome in. Can't you only catch lower level Pokemon? I think you can catch any Pokemon in the wild, I think. Now I'm curious. I actually don't know. Let me type it in here. Ironmon.gg. Let's jump over here. Catch or kill when per route. I cannot train on any wild Pokemon in the full Ironmon rule set. So this is the, I guess the ultimate Ironmon rule set. This is the one we're doing right. Oh no, the Kaizo. There we go. Kaizo Ironmon rule set. One Pokemon at a time. You may only catch a Pokemon that is up to 4 levels higher than your current Pokemon's level. So that is the official Kaizo Ironmon rule set. That's the one we're using, since this is a Kaizo Ironmon run. Yes. So those are, we can catch this. You're a Pokemon player yourself since Kanto. Same here, Heather. Awesome. What do you guys think? You abandon Snom, you throw him out like common trash. Jail for empty, jail for empty for 1,000 years. Apparently Good loves Snom. Where do you find the mod that shows the hidden items? It's called the Quality of Life mod. I don't remember exactly where I got it, frankly. If you do some Googling, you can probably find it. I don't believe it's actually listed in the Ironmon GitHub page. It's a separate add-on. Snom is Splashy Boy. Do we just run Snom? Is that what we're hearing? And just name the Blastoise Snom and no one will notice. Okay, chat. We're gonna have to pull you guys because it seems pretty split. Put either Blastoise or Snom in the comments. Do we go Blastoise? Do we go Snom, which is actually Aggron? Let me know, because like, get it and name it Snom. I mean, that sounds good. Blastoise has a better typing. Snom all the way. Pivot to Snom Jr. Blastoise, Snom, Blastoise. Chat seems to be going for Blastoise, but name it Snom. All right. We're doing it. We're getting Blastoise, but it's also going to be Snom. Blastoise is Snom Jr. Here we go. It crushes its foe under its heavy body to cause fainting. In a pinch, it will withdraw inside its shell. Yes, absolutely. This is Snom Jr. Snom Jr. In fact, I can even make it look nice like that. Snom Jr. All right. Got Snom and Snom Jr. Since I pivoted, I cannot use original Snom in battle anymore, but it can still be our HM pal. But it is not. It cannot be in battle any longer. I need to set this option to be set. There we go. So we have Snom. Okay, so Snom's special attack, or Snom Jr. special attack is awful. Otherwise, pretty dang good. I think that was the right choice, honestly, based on those moves. All right, we got Snom Jr. going on now. Let's see. Heal up. We have Shield Dust as well, which is actually pretty dang good. Recover is banned, so we can't use Recover, but we have a lot of moves to learn still. I'm pretty optimistic about Snom Jr. here. All right, well, nothing to it but to do it. We got Stomp and Ice Punch. Our Ice Punch will hit not very strongly, especially against a Snorunt. But with a Howl, our Stomp should do pretty good. Excuse me. That's not allowed. Stop with the Whirlwind. Okay, that's also annoying. Oh, so if I set up, it's going to Whirlwind me. Okay, it's just going to Whirlwind me anyway. I'm not allowed to do anything with Snom in battle. There we go. The Sweet Kiss. It seems weird. It's Sweet Kissing and then it's Whirlwinding. Oh no. We got a potion. Okay. It's harming itself because it's confusing me and then swapping me. The Needle Arm might be a bad time though. I just got to go for the flinch. Okay. All right, so we got through Snorunt. We had to use the potion. Oh, we had to share experience with Snom. Snom and Snom Jr. are working together now. How do we do on Torkoal here? That was a crit. And then the counter. That's unfortunate. Snom Jr. No! Not the Snom Jr. Okay, well, that might be, honestly, a good spot to call it for today. I mean, that puts us at 3 hours. I don't think anybody I think we need to let it die with Snom for today. Snom Jr. did his darndest. OG Snom was better. Maybe it was. Maybe it was after all. The Whirlwind confusion is real crazy. But thank you everybody that's joined today. Need some water so I can do the outro with my voice in one piece. But thank you everybody that's joined. I mean, the vertical stream has been crazy. I can't even name all of you guys, but thank you Kenneth and Snom, Crimson, Fishy. We had Abdus, we had Lorenzo, so many that I can't even name, Pokey Guy. All of you guys have been awesome. Thank you everybody that subscribed. Go check out the main page for the edited videos, for shorts. There's a whole bunch of stuff over there. I will be kicking off tomorrow the Kanto popularity contest. So this is not going to be a contest based on who's the most powerful, just who you like more. It's going to be the Prime Cup. So everything fully evolved. We've already done the Little Cup and the Middle Cup for all of the first and second stage evolutions. This is going to be everything that's fully evolved, probably excluding Mewtwo, because I don't think Mewtwo should be in the mix. Maybe excluding Mew. I'll put a poll out today to decide if Mewtwo and Mew should be in that. Otherwise, I think it's going to include everything else, including even the legendary birds, because I feel like they're still fair game. But that contest will be held in polls every few days for a while, because there's a lot of them in Kanto. But that will be coming up, and then I have a video coming up soon as well about Brock and Misty in Gen 2, which will be in the next week or two. So keep an eye out for that. But thank you, everybody. And thank you, of course, Good, for being our fantastic mod today. But that is where we will call it for now. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a good one.